around and stare. And if you ever want to take a look, you'll find an old caretaker there. When you step inside, he tells a tale of ghosts that whine and wail, running round about the place at night, and this is how he tells his tale. Oh, hear that bogey wail, up and down the scale, creeping in and out of every room.
Okay, now I've begun it now.
You don't need a cream, guys.
Whoa, whoa. Please keep that kind of language to a strict minimum. This is a Christian household.
Creamer.
After all, we have such good Christian folk as Dark Mage 1293 who might be influenced by our language.
You're right. We wouldn't want to give off the wrong impression to our robust audience.
I'd like to give off just the right impression.
He might be a failed Christian, but he's a Christian nonetheless.
A failed Christian, a fallen angel.
Yeah.
An anti-Christian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let us not speculate on the identities of our good and noble listener. with no plurality.
Yeah.
Okay, so this annual recap will be slightly more robust to accommodate HK, who did not listen to the recording at all, despite saying he was going to.
Truly.
Where we last left off, you guys had, after having a run-in with a vengeful mafia, and hearing about the dangers of the Ygolinak hurricane and the Yig people, had the favor of Abner Wick called upon you to go across the sea to London to help his good friend Dr. Julius Smith and his stalwart butler Mr. Beddoes to do whatever they wanted you to do. There, Dr. Smith enlisted your help in getting the Mortlake Papers, some ancient and mysterious papers written by an occultist that have something to do with something. I don't think it's been properly explained to you what they're supposed to contain. You guys bumbled your way through a bunch of interactions with a bunch of booksellers? And then at the end of that, you shot and killed a man in cold blood.
It was great.
It was very warm blood.
Great.
I mean, it was warm.
You went to go interrogate a man, and then instead of interrogating him, you broke into his house, interrupted his lovemaking, and shot him to death. Without asking him any questions.
It was only one shot, okay?
It's still shooting to death.
Shot it twice.
And also, it was in the shoulder.
You shot him in, like, the chest.
Alright, well, you're the DM.
Besides, it was just a really weird fluke that he woke up.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was all a dream.
It was all.
So, where we begin, you guys are all sitting in the car, having attempted to kidnap this man, and then realized that he had bled out.
He's dead.
Well.
Did we drive away?
Well, I see you guys had fun.
Oh, by the way, I should note, of course, that it was Jimmy who shot the man, and the result, and the reason that this man woke up and started barging around and punching people...
Hey, let's just...
is because, for no reason, during the stealth mission, Dick Paradigm decided to lean on the car's horn.
I wasn't leaning on it. I did
And
it
wake
quick, and I
and
made
wake
$10
everybody
from it.
up.
What kind of like spur of the moment action is that bullshit?
emoji.
Why do you do that?
Mm.
So
Because I thought you guys were gonna run away.
This is
Shit,
gonna be
like
so funny. Honk, bang, bang.
Oh, and of course, Jimmy Scalfani has been beaten savagely into
Yeah.
unconsciousness.
God, that was
right.
funny.
I am.
Oh, I'm sure
I
glad
am-
that Shanks is happily visiting family in Ireland while this is happening.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, Dick got $10 out of this, which is equivalent to $134 in today money.
Hey, if
Is that? Do you see someone riding down on that rainbow? Is that
Oh.
Shanks?
No, it's not.
Shanks!
Is he
Wait,
holding a
hold
pot
on.
of gold?
why he's gonna
Oh.
want to go?
I have an idea for whenever Jimmy gets thrown into the fucking Brit Bong Slammer. Shanks
no.
comes back with his IRA cousin.
Just
Oh,
blast
no.
the joint apart.
Actually, the IRA's been defunct for a while. Defunct.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, it was like a thing 1916 to like the 30s, and then it went defunct. And then it came back up in like the 80s. There were several occasions.
It's
Alright.
just a bunch of men dressed like leprechauns show up
Yeah, basically.
That's what. Well,
with
that's
Tommy
the new
guns.
one.
And they say, "Hoity toity toity, we're going to blow this giant apart in the name of fucking
No,
Ireland."
they
I
don't
don't
have
know.
Tommy guns, they
It's
just have
Irish
comically
gods.
oversized Lewis guns.
What?
They have comically oversized Lewis guns.
Oh, of course.
So they're tiny, and Lewis guns are enormous.
My mistake.
They're just like wielding these fucking cannons.
They're like chained to their chest. Just slung over their shoulder.
All right. So that's where you stand at the moment.
So we got away from the cops, right? They're not on us.
You haven't heard any sirens yet, but you should probably start driving before you hear
Yeah,
it.
yeah, let's drive. Let's just go.
Thought you said we did hear
Should
sirens.
nobody
I
else
didn't.
see this?
I never said that.
Bullshit. I'm gonna look up that recording.
I
there.
genuinely didn't. I made you do a listen check to hear if he was breathing, and he wasn't. That was the only time that I did that.
Felix will cheese it and calmly queue into traffic.
Oh. I mean, blend in.
I got the words. I got the tune.
Just humming. He's humming to himself.
Humming the theme song.
If we have to get away from the cops, can we somehow
We'll throw your body out the
take
back.
me out of unconsciousness so that I may drive?
Oh
Does
yeah,
anyone
Jimmy
here
is
know
Jimmy
how
is
to-
still in about 5 pieces in the back of the car.
How do I wake him up?
You can make a first aid
Alright,
roll.
let me open up my sheet.
You're
buddy.
real good at those, as I recall.
Our first aid
decent.
boy is in Ireland. I think. So,
Does he even know how to get to Ireland from here?
who knows?
You just
Aye.
follow the screaming.
Where is it? Okay, first aid. Alright, let's go. I did it. 23 out of 40.
Jimmy Scalfani regains 1 hit point and is now delirious and concussed but conscious in the back of the car.
Do
Hey,
I
can you
see
drive?
Nick's face?
You
What?
don't know it was me.
You
No,
definitely
I don't,
see
I don't.
you don't know who honked the horn. No.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not gonna be that. Be happy. Dick! I got punched in the face! This giant man! I shot him!
Jesus, Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy was supposed to talk to him.
I was horrified!
yeah, no, that was. Jesus Christ.
he,
Oh
wa-
my god.
he was enraged on alcohol!
There are still red hand marks on Dick's neck.
Yeah.
You didn't know it was me. Wait, do you know? Did he? Does anyone besides Felix know it was me?
Dick got choked.
You
while
got
the car
sold
was
out
moving,
by
remember?
Felix the second Uriah
Oh,
ran
yeah,
up to
you're
the
right.
car.
Why do you have those red hand marks? Did he come after you?
Yeah, he did.
I beat the heck out of him
Oh,
with his bat.
Once again, Bronson takes down the villain.
I had to do what I had to do.
Oh wait, you're
You
the
know we had to do it to him.
Bronson is far and away the most capable member of this party,
So,
repeatedly.
How many people
So
have you
is
killed?
he just like the fucking Otto of this group where he just takes kills?
No.
No, he does all.
No,
he does damage
earns
too.
kills. He
earns
the
those
kills.
fucking
Yeah,
kills.
I think I did the most damage to that guy.
Okay, well, yes.
Unfairly, I shot him.
Remember the? No, you don't remember, but there was a beautiful fight where he outclassed a man with a combat knife by beating him to death with a dislodged cypress knee.
And then I missed every single.
Or there was the
While
time
Dick
he
stood
beat a
off to the-
Satan-
While Dick stood off to the side and feebly swung it in the air, hitting nothing.
Did he just like fucking Andrew Jackson them or something? Like what the fuck? That
What?
stupid shit. Andrew Jackson like almost got assassinated. He beat the shit out of the dude with a cane.
That's funny.
Yeah.
There was
I think I
the
read
time Bronson beat to death a Satanist with the butt of a gun.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh
that,
yeah.
All right. Back on track.
I get the job done.
Remember that time there was a possessed insane man and Bronson fucking opened his fucking throat?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you went insane and you got like
Bronson
violent
doesn't.
insanity.
I mean, you know, it happens.
Crazy.
Bronson, sealer of Azathoth.
That,
What a-
was, that
what a-
was mostly on the voices in his head helping out.
What a time. Anyways, so you are driving away. You still have several avenues to pursue in your pursuit of the Mortlake Papers.
Well, we can't talk to Baxter.
No.
Not too talkative anymore.
I guess we should go talk to Stamper.
That's not his name.
I guess we should talk to Stamp.
That's his name.
Nice.
You nutty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go there. Let's go to his place.
Heck yeah.
Alright. So you brush some of the blood off of yourselves and just like compose yourselves and drive away from this murder scene as you can hear like hilarious sounding British police sirens showing up in the distance. It's some sort of like beep 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 boop boo like noise. It's just
There you go.
Even
Yeah.
a murder scene is a joke.
beep beep shoo. Sounds like that. And
America.
you drive on over to the flat of Atticus Stamp.
Oh no.
Huh?
Wait, it wasn't.
That's it. You beat the scenario.
Wow. Really?
Oh, cool. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alright, guys.
Anyways,
let's go.
so you come to a rather nice apartment building.
Oh.
There's no description of its exterior, but it is a rather nice apartment building in the borough of Marylebone.
Wow, check this out, guys. Nice. So...
You know that he is on the second floor in room C.
Alright, can we go there with no problems? Just, walk right up to the door?
As soon as you enter, as soon as you approach, the doorman says, "You guys residents?" Oh, he doesn't sound like that. He says, "You guys residents?" It's London.
He's probably gonna, call us out if we try to lie. No?
No.
Oh, well then you can't come in.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, so that's not the place we're gonna do. We're gonna check the back door.
Walk around the back.
Yep. Come on, Felix, you're here for a reason. Because you're a friend, but also you're
Make
really
sure
good at
you
locking.
guys don't get into trouble.
It's fine. We'd probably get in more trouble if we just, ran through the front door.
That's okay, Felix. You got a Tommy gun.
Uh huh.
That's
It
your.
was worth it. It was worth it, Timmy and Tommy.
I'm going to kill everyone and myself.
He's got a Timmy gun.
Aw.
It shoots fairies.
Oh, nice.
As in, it's used to murder homosexual.
Oh.
Okay, Felix. Work your magic.
As you walk around to the back, there's not a back door, however there is a fire escape.
Hey!
Hey,
Can
this
we reach it?
building's the code.
Yes, it is.
Unlike some buildings in the UK.
Yeah, this one was actually built properly. Shocking. But
Oh, no.
nonetheless.
Can we reach it?
The ladder is up.
Oh, so it's just up there. How far up, though?
You could probably try to pull it down with a jump roll.
Felix opens his thing. Felix opens his suitcase, he pulls out a crowbar, and he pulls it down.
Well, how about that?
Way to
It
be
comes
fucking
down.
lame.
All
You
right.
almost... God
All
damn
right.
it! I want to jump.
After you, and he does jazz hands.
All right. All right.
Such a prepared locksmith.
I didn't want to do a jump roll. It's cool.
You can make a jump roll anyways.
Yeah,
Just to jump in the air.
Heck yeah,
Alright, here we
bud.
go.
Alright, let's do that shit, boy.
I did it.
Smash! Oh, I don't know if I succeed. Do I just like break my ankle? Did I go unconscious again?
If you got a 100, probably.
Oh yeah, I felt horribly.
You
Yeah,
jump
did you
like
get
about a quarter inch in the air.
I can blame it on my
You're feeling a little dizzy.
But
diet.
I jumped, though.
You jump like 4 feet in the air.
That's unnatural.
Because I'm a big hot.
Like from like perfectly rigid. Like he doesn't even bend his knees to get 4 feet off the ground. He just springs up.
Bronson's possessed.
Feel the shock in the ground when he lands.
I do what I must.
He lands in a 3-point landing and there's a small crater. It goes.
Check that out.
Somebody sees that. You gonna pay for that?
Oi! You're damaging city property.
Boom.
I'm gonna fight you. All right. So now the fire escape is down.
Oh,
Shoot,
awesome.
we're good.
Let's go up.
See, now you can climb it with your delicate limbs.
Baby hands.
With your
Yeah.
your baby hands. Climbing up, you can see an entrance to an apartment
Hate you.
on the second floor,
Uh-huh.
which you know is 2C because I'm telling you it is.
Check this out.
But what if it's not to see?
I'm afraid it is. I'm making this a little easier on everybody.
Thank
However, the
God.
door is locked.
Oh no.
You've got that
panic?
crowbar.
I do have that crowbar. I could also just lockpick it.
You could use your lockpicking skills once more, Felix.
I almost missed the days when the only choices were leave or break the door down violently.
Oh yeah.
Usually by Longbone charging a. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, for shit.
Wait, what did you get?
God damn it! Felix, who has just not been on his game tonight, goes up and just breaks off the lockpick.
Bashes it open with the crowbar.
Felix
no.
changes his mind and just wrenches the door open with the crowbar, and it opens.
Jesus, Felix.
It was actually unlocked.
Look, it's unlocked.
What happened to the element of surprise?
Get in. Don't shoot him this time. Let's
gotta
go.
Yeah, let's go, go.
We gotta be quiet. We're supposed to be
Go,
quiet.
go.
Breaching drill. You went through a war, right?
What? Let's go. Let's be quiet.
You enter into a large, well-furnished apartment. With fancy armchairs, a fireplace, a grandfather clock, many ancient tomes and bookshelves. It looks pretty posh, all things considered. There's also a picture of Atticus Stamp, who you are just gonna love what this man looks like.
Are you sure that's not the guy I got the hat from?
I'm positive that guy had a different name.
I thought his name was Atticus Stan.
No, his name was Stan Artemis. This is
Okay.
Atticus Stamp. You got the hat.
Almost the same.
It's similar in some respects. Anyways, you see an image of Atticus Stamp, and this is what that man actually looks like.
Holy shit.
I knew you would like that.
This guy has the most powerful brow in existence.
I knew you would like that.
It's so powerful his eyebrows have burned away.
Jesus.
I was scrolling through this thing and I was like, oh fuck, when I saw that guy.
I bet this guy has the biggest power stance.
I can just imagine him. His legs at like a 75-degree angle.
Thumbs firmly tucked in the belt loops.
Fuck.
But that's what Atticus Stamp looks like. You can explore the apartment for something interesting.
Alright. Spot him. I fail.
60. Alright, let me do this.
Should that be a success for me, please? Just kidding, no.
I'm afraid not.
Hey, I got it.
Fucking.
It's a hard success.
I got it too.
Tell you what,
Searching around, you find a lot of old books, you find a lot of boring stuff, you find a lot of pictures of him standing around and looking vaguely menacing in a power stance. You see a photograph of Dick Paradigm and his family. You see... No, I'm just kidding. It's a bunch of rich people shit, but you do find a small side room just off of the side of his study. Entering in, you can see that the room is blacked out with long velvet drapes over the windows, pinned in place. Shelves lined with occult tomes.
Huh?
And on the floor, on the floor in white paint, is a circle, which looks pretty occulty. There's also a desk off to the side with a bunch of papers and the like.
What are the papers? Felix reads the papers.
It's very, very difficult to read because it's not a language that you understand. But you do recognize it from the mostly complete cipher that you stole from the other guy's house, Kip's house. These are the Enochian symbols as contained in the Mortlake Papers. These are not the Mortlake Papers, but he is writing in the same code.
Okay. This guy, he's got the same shit the other guy you beat the fuck up out of has.
Anyway, let's read those papers.
So you're gonna use the cipher to try and read them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Felix is gonna look at the library and see if there's any spell books.
Alright, make a spot hidden check to see if you find anything good. Uriah, use an occult roll to try and decipher this.
My pass.
What a wonderful pass. You fail? There's a lot of just bullshit, like a lot of stuff that seems like a bunch of horse shit. You're not finding anything that looks like it might actually contain something of worth, like a spell.
I'm gonna look for that too once I finish this.
The papers that you find on Mr. Stamp's desk describe how he is trying to decipher the mystery of the the true Enochian script from the Mortlake Papers, and has found a reference to something called a non-Euclidean gate in John Dee's writings. John Dee, the author of the Mortlake Papers, which Stamp evidently believes is a gateway to another dimension, a dimension that John Dee believed to be Avalon, land of endless summer, and the place beyond the veil of time where King Arthur himself waits for the day that he will be called back to Britain. The translation of the Enochian letters are littered about this journal in a haphazard fashion. However, it seems that Stamp has deciphered that Dee said he would see Avalon as his final resting place. Oh my god.
This is his brother.
Yeah.
He would see Avalon as his final resting place, should the angels deem him worthy of following their divine directions.
Neat.
Atticus Stamp has noted that there are 9 distinct possible translations for the code as written, and thus there must be additional characters in the script that will help him break the code. He remembered seeing one such character on Dee's headstone in the church at Mortlake, and has equated this to the resting place reference. That, then, is where he intends to go.
I see. The resting place of that guy.
It would seem so.
Cool. I'm gonna also look for spellbooks. What do you know? I passed.
You do not find any actual spellbooks among Atticus Stamp's collection.
Hard success?
I'm sorry. There aren't actually any there.
Anything interesting, though?
Huh?
Anything interesting?
No.
Heck. Well, these papers are pretty cool.
They are. They're nice.
Okay, is there anything else in this place?
We can always use these papers as evidence.
Other than this, it's just a lot of rich people stuff. It's nothing that seems relevant.
Well, cool then.
This guy's done a lot of the work for us in case we wanted to sell these papers to one of the other booksellers
Yeah.
that we didn't shoot.
We didn't shoot any bookseller.
Sounds like we should use this information in this papers to continue our thing and go.
Yes, and let's go.
Go home.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why did he say that?
What?
Why would McNasty type those words in chat?
Probably because McNasty is the worst of us.
And the best of them.
The
He's
first
the
of us.
last of us, the worst of us.
The blurst.
The last
The
of us.
last of us.
It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times!
McNasty sure is right. Yeah.
Sure
Am I
is.
right?
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
I'll take you for
What was
a
that?
ride.
Don't do that. No.
I'll take you for a ride. Na, 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 na. Okay, so you guys leave Stamp's apartment.
Yeah, we go for a ride.
Alright, so you leave.
Okay.
I'm gonna put up the fire escape before we leave.
Okay, push it back up with the crowbar.
Uh-huh.
No evidence beside the damaged door that you crowbarred into.
I'm polite.
You carefully close the broken door on your way out.
Felix is a gentleman.
He's a
criminal.
gentleman thief.
Locksmith?
A real
locksmith.
fucking Arsène Lupin, this guy. Alright, so you go around back to the car.
Who are you calling an arson?
You go around to the car, and there, you don't see something so good.
Ooh.
Is
Is
it?
this car on fire?
Yes, no. You see, at the car, two gentlemen, in bowler hats and long dark coats, just leaning against the car, smoking cigarettes.
Hey, that's not their car. They can't just do that.
Yes, it's gonna show these punks a lesson.
Just waiting
Really
for you to
kill 'em?
approach.
I don't want to get into a fight. I have 4 elephants, so Jimmy has 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I do? Do I
We shoot
ignore,
first.
wait,
Let's
wait,
have
try
Dick
to
talk
get
it over
back?
with them.
Wait,
Let's have Dick talk it over with them.
Yeah. He has law.
He's a people person.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
You can
They
see.
look angry.
You can see the younger guy. There's one shorter, thinner guy comparatively to the other guy. He is a relatively square-jawed, like maybe mid-30s British-looking fellow, just smoking a cigarette. And the other guy is a very large, almost hulking-looking Asian man. Just leaning against the car, and you can see he's got the part of his coat swept aside, and one of his hands just idly, fingers drumming on his handgun. And they're just kind of waiting for you guys.
Okay, so what we could do is we could beat them to the punch and just shoot them in the back of the head when they're not looking.
Whoa!
No, they can see you. You walked around the building.
No, shut up. No, alright, we go around to the other side of the car and shoot them through the window.
I think if you start to circle the car, they may, like, speak to you or something.
Okay. Those were my ideas. What do you guys have?
Let's wait for Bronson to get back.
Okay.
Hey, Bronson is
bathroom.
taking a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go up to him.
Duty calls. No, wait for Bronson. Yeah.
So you guys approach.
Oh, god damn it.
Railroad.
And as you guys come around the side, these gentlemen, the younger guy puts out his cigarette and starts walking towards you, and the other guy follows closely behind. And he says, "It's a nice evening tonight, isn't it, gentlemen?"
What time is it?
It's pretty late.
I think it's past evening, sir. I think it's the middle of the night.
Alright, semantics coming from the Yank.
Pardon?
The fuck? How are we gonna kick this guy's ass?
Looking for a certain set of papers, are you?
What? No, actually, I'm going home.
Oh, Listen,
What?
we've been watching what you've been doing for a little while. We know what you're up to.
I'm up to a lot of things. Which one in particular have you been?
The Mortlake Papers. My
Mortlake.
associate and I, and our employers, would be very interested in getting our hands on that.
Mortlake Papers. Felix, have you? Does that sound familiar?
Don't
up.
play dumb.
Just shut up. How much are you paying for them?
The Golden Dawn, the organization I represent, is interested in paying a sum of... How much am I authorized to give you guys? Hold on.
$1 million.
$0. They pull out shotguns and blast us.
Offering $1,000 for the return of these papers, and for the opportunity for the Golden Dawn to repay the favor down the line.
Sounds fantastic.
I like that.
I offer my hand to shake.
extends his hand.
I shake it.
He shakes your hand. Says, my employers will be very pleased to hear they have friends in you. Well, we look forward to hearing from you shortly, and if we don't, remember, the Golden Dawn does not take kindly to those who break contract.
Yes, and have a nice evening.
It's nighttime, Felix. Don't.
Shut up.
You as well. And they walk around to the side where they get into the back of a large limousine that's been idling off to the side. And it just drives
Didn't
off.
even notice it.
How much was that again? How much money was that again?
1,000.
$1,000 each, or just
$1,000 in a favor from a cultist mafia.
I like favors
From
from
what the occultist mafia is the best possible way to describe the Golden Dawn.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom, hounds of fucking Cthulhu.
Hounds of Cthulhu. You said it. You did it.
Maybe
I know a lot about the Cthulhu, so.
I wonder how powerful they are. I wonder if I don't have to go to prison.
The Golden Dawn is real, actually. So.
The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn?
Yeah, that's right.
I know that because HK mentioned them earlier tonight for some reason.
Did he? That's
Yeah, he did,
interesting.
yes.
They got a branch in Chicago.
They're the original organization was extinct at this time, but extant organizations.
Yeah. I mean, also it's a game.
Now
You have to be historically accurate in this sci-fi fantasy game.
It's
Sci-fi. Where's my laser gun?
It's fun to imagine
They're
that they
horror.
weren't actually extinct. They were just a lot better at hiding themselves.
Yeah, they just upgraded their
Yeah.
hiding abilities. They leveled up.
Level up.
Level up.
Yeah.
Aleister Crowley cast a big hide spell on them. Ugh. Mr. Crowley.
Shut up.
Do. Do you talk to the dead?
You're gonna DM. You're just gonna see. You're gonna DM or
I-
what?
I finished what I said. Your car is there.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna get in the
Alright.
car.
The guy's fucking left.
I'm in the
What do
car.
I have to say? You get in the car and drive away? You can do that part.
But I have no legs.
I get in the car and I
Oh
wait
my
for
god! I
them
want to
get
do investigator in a wheelchair.
in. I want to do
That might be
investigator
difficult
has-
in the 20s.
Yeah, just do an investigator with no legs but really long arms. So he can walk on his hands.
That sounds
he'd be
very
like-
big and funny.
Yeah.
That's not really funny. It's more like a horrible, like, crippling condition.
Yeah, that's what's funny about it. There's nothing funnier than a horrible crippling condition as far as I'm concerned. I'm accepting all employment opportunities from anybody. Well, are you gonna play her, or are you gonna just sit there?
I guess
I
we'll
went in
have
the
to
car.
start singing.
I also get in the car.
I'm already in the car.
Ready and
Here in the car.
We're in the car.
So you drive away.
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
Where do we have to go? I'm taking notes this scenario. So. Yeah.
I hope to God you guys take notes when we start Orient Express, otherwise you guys are literally fucked.
I was planning on it.
And by
I got
notes,
busy.
I mean like notes.
God, I'm gonna die.
I'm telling you, it's all in the notes and the research in Orient. It's tough. It's real easy to fuck up if you don't like think good with your brain parts.
What are those?
Panic.
Oh shit. My brain's not gonna. I'm not gonna brain.
No good.
Yeah, well, guess what? You better figure it out. Because I'm running Orient one way or another, because I want to run it.
I'll just have to get some brain
You're
juice.
gonna run it into the ground.
I'm gonna run you into the ground, bitch.
Please, God.
Where are we going in the car? Are we gonna go get, like...
Ice cream.
Let's go get some Pizza Hut, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I thought we have everything to wrap it up.
You don't have the papers, you dipshit.
Oh,
Fuck.
You're really on top of your game tonight, huh?
shut up.
Let me
Thinking
tell
about
you something.
honking any more horns?
A little
Let's
bit,
go
yeah.
to the cemetery.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, somebody who was paying attention!
Hey, I'll have you know that I was paying attention, I just forgot.
That fast?
Don't make me be the person who has to keep you guys on track.
You're gonna have to.
We're not
You're the
making
adult.
It's your turn.
It's just
I don't
that's
want to be the adult. I want to
that's
drink
your
eggnog and rub.
situation. You signed up for this. Alright, take us there, grown up.
You guys are a bunch of fucking simpletons.
Felix drives to the cemetery using his GPS.
Mm.
And by GPS, he means Dick has a map.
Oh.
What an old man. Who the fuck uses maps anymore?
Yeah, go with the times.
So he just pastes a map onto the windshield, making it impossible to see. But somehow he manages to get there without killing all of you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
map
Jimmy
is
is in the back, trying to not fall into 7 pieces, and
Is he so...
being held together by sheer willpower.
I have 1 HP.
Let's
Why
hope
would
you don't
yourself?
like stub your toe or something.
What? What did
First,
you say now?
first rate yourself.
Does that actually... Can I actually heal health points, dude?
No.
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah, I was gonna
Jimmy
say...
doesn't have to worry. He's in the right place if he wants to stub his toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well said,
boy.
Jimmy. Well said, James. James
Cringe.
Skilbano.
I'm gonna try to perform first aid on myself.
Yeah. Hey, is my nose bent?
Fail.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try to first aid. Here we go.
Oh my
First
god,
aid
he's
my
even
nose.
uglier.
Oh, I fell.
You
Oh, well. Hold
bend
on,
your
let me
nose the
see
other
my first
direction.
aid. Whoa, my first aid's 40. I fell, but
you could push it.
Push it.
all right.
No, don't.
No, you can do it.
I pushed it the other way.
You push the nose back the other way and get it centered right about where it should be.
Awesome.
That was really dangerous.
Hurts
You
like a
shouldn't
son of
have
a
done
bitch,
that.
though.
You don't know shit about first aid, all right?
That could have killed you.
Stick to your fucking law.
That could have killed you.
So your fucking 88 law or whatever it is.
It's not 88 yet.
It's close.
It is.
What is your law? 76 or something?
75.
Jesus Christ.
I wonder how long it'll take for one of us to get to 99 or something.
You get sanity for getting 90 plus in a skill.
Fletching is the fastest 99.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
My
fuck
fighting
up.
ball is at 70 right now.
Oh,
I'm
the
playing.
thing is, the closer you get to 99, the harder it is to improve. I don't know if I can ever get. If I can improve my 84 occults. That's gonna be difficult.
So you guys drive to the Mortlake Cemetery, where it seemed that Atticus Stamp might be headed. I'm glad to see that Bronson will be joining us tonight.
I'm here now.
Oh,
Did you?
that was interesting timing.
He's probably been here for a while. He just didn't say anything yet.
I actually just came back like a minute ago.
Nice.
You see, it was good timing. Anyways, they made a deal with the Mafia while you were gone.
The
Yeah, that we
occult
actually have
mafia.
to follow through on, or
You
they'll
know,
kill us.
I'll learn as we go.
They just indebted themselves to the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn in about 5 seconds.
Yes, of course. Of course, that's what happened.
Wait, aren't they in debt to us because we sold them the papers?
Well, they might help you out with a certain something that might have really, really done you some trouble.
Please, God, I need this. No, that's what I was fucking asking earlier.
There might be some assistance in the future with your impending murder trial.
Uh-huh. This
My
is why you let
sanity
Felix
is-
do the talking.
Interpol's been in England for like 3 days. And he's already murdered a British national.
But he's making connections.
True.
But he is making
Yes,
connections
making connections with his pistol.
with the local. He's making connections, and by connections, he means firing hot
Bullseyes.
lead into a naked man's chest.
Bullseyes.
More
Right in
like
the nipple.
Bullseyes, haha.
Bourgeoisie. Anyways, so you drive on back to the church in Mortlake, the St. Mary the Virgin Church. And there, it's quite rainy at this time of night. You can see the graveyard.
A rainy night in the graveyard.
Yes.
Crazy.
I put on my hat. I'm warm. Let's get out there, boys.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You, head out into the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You head out into the graveyard, and, the graveyard appears to be deserted. It's pretty small. It appears to be deserted, except for one man, who is just sort of, leaning under the awning of a little shed, and, smoking a pipe, and just sort of chilling there.
Well, let's leave him be. No need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Ask him if he's seen the guy, Mr. Stamp.
You go over to that guy and ask him that?
Stamp Atticus. Yeah.
I don't know anybody by the name of Atticus Stamp, but, what's he look like?
He has short, pointy hair and a monocle and the biggest power stance.
Oh, I remember the power stance. Yeah, that rings a bell.
Yeah, of course.
He was standing by one of the graves. His legs were like 12 feet apart.
Jesus.
Shit.
And,
Hands on his belt.
he marked something in a pocketbook. And then he got in his car and he drove off.
Do you know which grave that was?
Well, that would be, I think it was John Dee's grave.
Okay.
He drove off in the direction of the school.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
No problem. Just sort
You
of
have a
sitting
nice
out here.
smoke.
I will.
Okay, we go to John Dee's grave,
Okay.
and we mark down whatever's written on his grave.
You mark down several symbols that resemble the Enochian symbols that comprise the cipher that you have. It looks like you now have a more complete cipher of John Dee's Enochian script.
Okay, is there anything else on the grave?
His name, and his date of birth and date of death,
Good information. Good.
and an elder sign.
Oh,
Nice.
Fantastic.
just happens.
As always.
Well,
Do any
So-
of the other graves have flowers on them?
Hmm?
Do any of the other graves around here have flowers on them?
A few.
I'm gonna nick a flower and put it on his grave.
Okay.
aw,
Okay, let's GTFO and go to the school.
let's jam. Heck yeah.
3,
Peg.
2, 1, let's jam. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
We go.
So you drive over to the school, which is like 2 blocks away. It's like a 4-second drive, basically. I should note we're almost done with the scenario. You guys really stopped close to the end.
What do you want from us?
You gun it over to the school trying to find this boy, Atticus Stamp. And his monocle and his stance. And you approach the school, which looks pretty ominous in the night and the rain. You came to it in the middle of the day before, and it looked dilapidated but pleasant. Now it looks like an ominous, foreboding ruin.
As long as it doesn't drop some gargoyles on me, I don't care.
There may be a gargoyle that falls on you.
I'm going to avoid that part of the building.
Okay, you steer clear of any gargoyles or grotesques you might find on the walls and battlements.
What if it falls?
Bronson, you see a couple of bricks, and you're like, "Huh!" Remembering a long lost time when a brick was a great foe to you.
I'm also not too fond of stairs recently.
Oh yeah.
Your stairs have been doing you wrong.
Not good.
You can hear the whistling of the wind through some of the broken windows. Sounds almost like piping, Bronson.
Stop.
Oh, it's just the night Scotsman. He's just playing his bagpipes.
Pipes.
The singing pipes are not the kind of pipes you want to hear sing.
Please.
But here you are at the Mortlake School.
Alright, let's go see if we can, well, actually. Did we ask the guy what kind of car?
You didn't. However, you do see a car parked outside of the building, just a little bit ahead of you.
Alright.
Usually it seems like cars are let in around the back into like a private parking lot, but this is just parked in the street.
What time is it, also?
It is like past midnight.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. Alright, gentlemen. Onward. Can we go inside the building?
Yeah.
You march brazenly up to the front door.
Yes.
And then attempt to open a locked front door, because this is a boarding school for young girls.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, we're investigating, so I mean, they can open it up for us, right? Fine. Jeez.
Felix just gives the wiggly fingers.
What do you mean?
Get in there. Go.
You have opened it, and you are now inside the Mortlake School for Girls. You are now breaking into this school for young girls.
This is more terrifying than the asylum.
This is the second time Bronson has done this.
The looming sentence of sexual predation looms over you as the bobbies stand off to the side, ready to mark you for life.
Disgust.
Ooh, I want to go in there.
Oh lord.
Maybe he didn't go in here though. Like,
okay.
Because I mean, I don't know, it was locked. I mean, he could have just locked it again.
Okay. Then let's not go in.
What's I'm saying? Maybe he went a different way. Maybe he went.
Okay, then let's leave.
Oh, okay. Okay, Dick. Yes, Dick. Let's do that.
Okay.
Dick's a smart man.
Yeah.
Thanks for the lockpick, by the way.
Yes. No. Probably no.
Felix, I'm sorry if I'm using you. I really appreciate you.
Felix is a lockpick. You pull him out of the side, you jam him towards the door, and then you take him away and you put him back away. This is his sole function.
No, he's a useful man.
You only saved him from the slime beast because you didn't want to have to buy another pair of lockpicks.
He also has a crowbar. Okay, that's pretty good.
It's just another form of opening. It's all the same.
Come on, gentlemen, onward, but this time a different way.
Felix means of ingress Berman.
Oh.
Let's look around. What do we
This
see?
boy. So you are going to creep around the grounds and look for another entrance?
Yeah.
Make a spot hidden roll.
Problem.
Yeah! Fucking Christ, I fell super hard.
I got it.
Oh Jesus,
I got hard.
I got a 99.
Oh my god.
I got
Yeah,
a hard.
close.
I got a hard suck.
You almost fell down a tree well, Tech, which is inexplicably located here on the grounds of the Mortlake School for Girls.
Crazy.
More snow holes.
More snow. There's just a one patch of snow, and it's concealing a tree well, and you walk right into it. Oh, and then you fall eternally.
Man, I really like trying to look up something for this class and getting a spray paint booth instead.
Hey,
Nice.
what's wrong with a spray paint booth?
I don't want the spray zone spray paint booth. I
Yes,
want the spray zone as in the fucking intertidal zone.
No.
More like
Spray zone.
more like
the
an
spray zone,
inter
one of the
inter more
Are you okay?
It's okay. I thought it was funny.
more like an intergatal zone.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
That was fucking funny.
that's the session, ladies and gentlemen.
No, hold on.
We're gonna wrap it up here. I
We're
think.
almost there.
We're gonna call it a night. I think. Oh,
Let's see.
good night and God bless America.
But we're in London.
All right.
London.
Good night and
Guys.
God save King Edward V.
I thought it was the Queen.
Oh, it's King
Queen?
George
The
V.
Queen.
Christ.
Try hard. My God.
Anyways,
Every time with
so
you.
those of you who succeeded the spot hidden, find
Yes. Wait, no, I didn't.
a back entrance, which is similarly locked, and a bulkhead, which appears to lead to a basement,
Wait,
which
that's the
is
place that we tried to go to earlier.
heavily boarded up.
How the fuck is the Queen of England not dead yet? Jesus Christ.
Because she's
Whoa, dude.
Jesus.
I'm
all right.
excited.
Watch your fucking language. The queen
gonna kill
must be protected. She's only
call-
91.
I'm calling 999, you
Pretty
fucking
insane. I'm gonna
traitorous snake.
Traitors, I'm from America.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Fuck
Heck yeah, bud.
Fuck the red scroats.
Stop talking.
Oh man, I love me.
Let's go to that thing.
Where?
Wait, you said that the place that we tried to go through earlier is it's open.
No, I was wrong. He said that it was heavily boarded.
You lied to us.
I didn't lie. I corrected myself. You guys were just laughing about scrubs.
We have a crowbar.
I mean, I don't think
Yeah, but
he's
he's
gonna.
not there.
I don't think he went
Go
through
through
that
the
way.
back. All right, I'm gonna jiggle the back. Is it open?
It is
Well,
locked.
I'm sure there's like plenty of places.
Okay, let's keep looking.
I'm sure there's like plenty of it.
Those are the entrances you found.
Really? There's only two?
He must not be inside the building.
Well, there's a couple of back doors, but they're all locked.
They're all.
There's
locked.
3, let's say. It's a big building.
So maybe he did go inside and just locked it.
What if he stole his car?
But why would
just
he-
to sleep in there?
Yeah. He's actually a hobo. He just got evicted.
Where's the lady that we spoke to? Not the teacher. The Wilhelm Mortlake. Wait, fucking
The headmistress?
headmistress. Where's her like window? Can you like get in if you just like open?
The
is it, like, on a second-
headmistress-
Is it? It's like on a second floor. Is it
It's
the
on
first?
the second floor.
Alright.
You couldn't just crawl right in.
So everything is locked. That place is boarded up. You can't get into her. Then maybe he did just like lock it.
Yeah, alright, so let's unlock the back door, walk in there, look around. If we don't see anything, let's come back.
We can go check out Wilhelm, the headmistress,
Okay.
and like.
Okay.
I mean,
said
not like
okay.
actually like break in and go see
Hey.
her, but like let's see if if it's like if it's open or.
Okay.
So you're going back around to the front where you unlocked the front door?
No, we're unlocking the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
is the front?
Felix, you have to unlock another door.
Wait, but what about the? No, hold on. The headmistress's place has got to be near the front, right? So I mean, like, if we go to the front, it'll be quicker.
Okay.
And plus, it's still unlocked, I think.
Am I unlocking a door or not, kids?
No.
Let's go to the front. Come on.
Yeah, let's do it.
They're forcing you to unlock. You have to unlock it again.
No, what?
You have to.
Am I unlocking things?
Yeah.
There.
Did it. Thanks.
He unlocks the back door.
Thanks, Felix.
Then they walk around to the front door and use that.
I'm screaming.
I need stealth, I guess.
I'm sure no one will see us. They're all sleeping. They're all good girls.
Yeah,
No.
sure. No one cares what you have to say. So you're gonna use stealth?
Hell yeah.
Heck
I
yeah,
am. I got a hard suck.
What?
I'll use stealth.
Hey, who wants to split up now? And someone stays outside, and whoever has the
I
good
think
guns
I'm
goes.
gonna stay outside.
Oh, yeah. Let's have only the good stealth people go inside, because, you know.
Alright.
Fuck it.
I'm good stealth man. Who else is good? Felix is
Me.
good stealth man.
I did it.
Dick is good stealth man.
I'm good
Dick
stealth,
Nick.
man.
He's good stealth man. We're all good stealth man.
So
except
we're gonna
for-
leave Jimmy out here
Oh,
alone.
hold up.
Just go sleep in the car, Jimmy.
Actually, well,
Alright.
Someone's gonna set the car on fire.
Who the fuck just does that?
Yeah, that
Who
happened
just
to
sets
us.
the fuck? Are you
You
blind?
think I'm
Yes.
joking, but that happened to
Why?
us.
Who just?
It was like this like preppy college kid who was like, "Oh, I'm helping," and then he was like, "Ah, I love the devil," and he set our car on fire.
That's
and
literally
tried to
what
burn
he
it
was
down.
That's actually the best possible description
yeah.
of that.
Did he see like were your fucking like rims like the shape of a pentagram? And he's like, yes, I must do this.
I mean, they probably were, and we just didn't pay attention.
He was like, I'm helping, and then he said, I love the devil. That's the perfect description of the character arc of fucking whatever his name was.
Flinders, that's what.
Anthony
oh my
Flinders.
God, his name was Flinders.
Yeah, Anthony Flinders.
oh my god.
Flinders, Cinders. Come on, the connection should have been there.
Nice.
It's like Flanders, but sin.
True. Alright, well this is a nice heavily populated area nearby.
He
so
worshipped
I'm
the
not-
devil as much as Ned Flanders worships the Lord.
Oh. I see.
so a lot, right?
Yeah, like a lot.
I'm sure he'll be fine outside, because, you know, if anything bad happens, then people will hear.
Okay, I'm gonna quote you on that one.
Don't.
So, yeah.
We're leaving him alone. Try hard claims. It'll be
Well,
all right.
okay, let's see what happens if we leave one more person behind, like, we got two.
Someone stay up the car. There's a dead person in the trunk.
Wait, what?
We left him. We put him in the trunk.
I thought.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you guys dumped
No,
him back
no,
out.
No, we left him. We left him out because we realized he was dead.
Wait, I thought you guys. No! Wait, I thought you guys drug his body into the alleyway.
No, I'm still
pretty-
100% certain. I am 100% certain he was in the car when this happened.
I'm pretty sure that Bronson said he tossed the corpse
Yeah,
back
yeah,
out
like
when
that-
he
that's
realized
what
he
I
was
remember.
dead.
Yeah, because why would I bring a corpse? That's. Come on.
Yeah, because he was like.
So that corpse is just lying by the side of the road.
Oh, I thought we left him inside though. No,
I thought it was inside.
I thought like, okay, hey, let me see if he's let me see if he's alive.
No, you
Oh, he's
dragged
dead.
by the time you got him to the car and you were starting to drive away, and then I told you that he was dead.
I thought it was carrying Jimmy. I thought we were dragging Jimmy to the car.
He's got one hell of a whip. Throw
Wait
that
a
body straight
Wait a
back in there.
minute.
Wait,
I thought-
have we been carrying
How
around the
did I
dead
get-
body?
How
Do
did
we
I
mean
get
Jimmy?
fucking...
No, because
Yeah,
Jimmy
what the
was
fuck?
because Jimmy was knocked out. Jimmy was knocked out, and then we got KMS to
You
go
drag
him out.
Oh yeah, you guys went back.
KMS
They
dragged
went back.
Jimmy, but I checked the corpse.
You dragged both
they
to
went
the
back.
car, and then you checked the corpse.
So
Yeah,
we didn't actually bring the body out.
You
We just
did.
brought
You
Jimmy.
just you brought it to the car, and then you checked the corpse.
I don't remember that.
I remember
the
checking
car.
it.
The corpse definitely got into the car.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because you were all talking about, okay, now we start to drive away when you thought you were kidnapping him. And I was like, take a listen for a second.
Whatever, he's near his house. That's good enough.
I hate all of you.
He's by the side of the road, naked and murdered.
Okay, well that's good. Anyways, yeah, he'll be fine though. He doesn't.
Nice.
Well,
It was
Jimmy-
self-defense.
he'll be fine, and Jimmy will be fine. Well, the other guy won't be fine. He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead. It's whatever.
This man's dead.
Because I don't want to split up anymore, because then it'll be like 2 and 2. You know?
Yeah.
Or do you want to leave someone behind with Jimmy? But I don't think we have to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Use your sneaking voice.
Okay.
More like
my-
you're sneaking boys.
What am
Actually,
I
wait.
sneaking for?
Are we all, wait, we're all good at sneaking.
Yeah,
we're
we're
all-
I'm sneaking. What am I sneaking for? What is my objective?
What am I
It's-
seeking for?
Our
Yeah, what is
objective
our objective?
is to sneak.
You don't even know.
Wait, I said we're gonna go to the headmistress. We're gonna go see if
Okay. Are we just looking for like a scripted event?
No, I'm just trying to see if he's went there because we're trying to look for the dude.
So yes, we are looking for a scripted event.
What the hell are you talking about?
What do you
Alright, let's just
mean? If
go.
we're gonna break it down that hard, yeah.
Yeah, everything is a scripted event,
You
you
shut
stupid cunt. This is a fucking scenario. What are you, fucking retarded? You think I'm making this up as I go along?
You're pretty good at this, Nick.
Wow, Nick, nice job.
Shouldn't,
Yeah,
shouldn't
seriously,
we
dude. You're impressive.
be like looking for like the library or wherever we?
So you're sneaking into the building. Did you do stealth rolls?
Yes.
No, because we don't know what we're running for yet.
Oh, alright.
What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna shadow run until I know what I'm running.
I said okay. We're gonna go to the headmistress. If everything's cool there,
Taking out Ares today.
if everything's cool there, then that library. Then yeah, we can go check that out too. After. 'Cause it's like right
Fine.
there. Okay. Well, now we have objective.
So you're going to the library.
Now, well, no, we're gonna see the headmistress first.
Oh,
And then we're gonna
Let's
go-
go to the library first, and then
Library
the
first, 'cause
headmistress.
it's on the first
Let's
floor.
do the safe one.
the
and
library
then
is on the
hard
first
one.
floor, the headmistress is on the second floor.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen.
Alright.
Make
Bang.
make the
Hard
sneaks.
success.
I made the 22.
Yeah, I got like 22 also, like 27. We're good. I'm good.
Alright, and Jimmy's waiting in the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. And Shanks is in Ireland.
Just make sure to honk the horn if anything bad happens.
Yeah, just honk the horn.
make sure to honk the horror immediately, actually,
All right.
so that everybody wakes
Run
up.
straight to Ireland and swim so you can find me, and I can bring my relatives to
IRA.
come storm
Bring the
the
entire
mainland, kill
IRA.
everyone.
Yeah.
They'll show up and they'll be like, "Aye, we're leprechauns. Aye,
We'll show up and be like, Scotland. Wait, wrong one. Ireland forever.
Ireland forever. How did our go potatoes?"
We
Yeah,
died
you
in a
said it.
famine. We're ghosts.
Everybody in Ireland is the descendant of a ghost.
You have to let us go, Shanks.
I'm 25% ghost. So you guys sneak in. You're heading towards the library. You creep through the halls, and you don't hear anybody, which is good. But you're creeping through, and you're creeping through, and rather uneventfully, you manage to successfully reach the library.
Hey.
Hey, we're here.
Let's check it out.
It is dark and full of books.
This place is dark and full of books,
Well said.
Okay.
but there's nobody in here, as far as I can tell.
You don't see anybody.
Let's...
Does it look like any books have been, or like, is anything like the recently used thing? Anything on like the tables or anything?
There's some books sitting around on tables, yeah.
Let's see if anything is useful from the John D. Mortlake files.
Spot hidden.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's a pretty good number.
Hell yeah.
Look at those eyes.
I have
Special eyes, real eyes, I don't know. Books. we see?
Did you say? Oh, you actually did it there. 3. Jeez, I keep forgetting keep forgetting you're doing roll 20. Anything that might have a slight occult influence has probably been completely purged from this library. This is meant for the girls who go here for school, and it's just a lot of lame trash literature and some Jane Austen.
It's all for
Same
little girl.
Well, yeah, I know that was a redundancy, but there's a big copy of Wuthering Heights. Was that out at this point? How old is that book?
It's
Oh,
me,
no.
Kathy. I've come home.
This guy.
It was out, I can make that joke. Big copy of Wuthering Heights.
Big copies.
Big paw.
Big copy
What?
of The Scarlet Letter.
Big poppies.
Big poppies.
Like,
Big copy of, I don't know, Anna Karenina.
There we go.
So what
Right.
you're trying to say is he's not here.
Copy of Strange Days at Blake Halsey High.
There's a copy of, Nose
Just
Pickers
go.
from Outer Space.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Martian Numbers 3.
There's a copy of Tales from Wayside School.
What about Goosebumps?
There's only one Goosebumps, and it's Don't Go Into the Basement.
I lost that one. I never got to finish it. I left it on a plane.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
I was a member of the fucking Goosebumps of the Month Club.
I also was. I was also a member of the Goosebumps of the Month Club. I have a lot of Goosebumps books in my house.
I think we got rid of all of mine when I was in middle school because we were moving.
I don't know if we got rid of all of mine. They might be in the attic somewhere. I hope so.
Boardwalk.
Anyways, other than Goosebumps and The Wayside School and Nose Pickers from Outer Space, you don't find anything of note.
Yeah, okay. Where else do you want to go? You wanted to go kidnap a woman?
Oh yeah, Bronson wanted to go kidnap a woman.
I don't want to kidnap
Bronson
a
was
woman.
interested in kidnapping a woman.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I was kind of worried about that. I didn't want to say anything.
I mean, you should have. You should have spoke up.
Pretty fucked up, dude.
It's okay that we're doing it now, though.
It's fine now. It's pretty.
I just wanted to see if maybe he's not.
You just wanted to see her naked. I get it, you little pervert.
Fucking pervert.
So, you
This
still
elderly woman.
So, Bronson, you still have a mind to kidnap her?
No,
I don't want to.
Let's just go check on the room.
That Uriah's deadpan gets me every time.
People with rude thoughts.
Okay, so you're creeping upstairs in the direction of the headmistress's office, with a mind to steal her away in the dead of night. And you creep towards the headmistress's office, and you can see it. It is closed and dark. She doesn't sleep in her office.
Okay, good.
Interesting.
So nothing's going on there. Don't see anybody moving around there.
Do you want to go inside, Bronson?
No,
Then why are we up here?
I just wanted to see if maybe he was here. We're trying to find something.
Okay, alright.
Is he out in the courtyard? Is there...
We didn't see anyone outside or anything.
You want to head down out to the courtyard?
I guess. Was there anything... I don't remember the architecture of this place. Other than there was a high score window.
Half of it is kind of dilapidated and falling apart. The other half is a school for girls with 3 floors.
Well, then obviously we're going to the dilapidated part. Let's go, buddies.
Let's go to that dilapidated part.
Yeah.
Let's go be murderous.
Hell yeah! Alright, so you cross the courtyard into the dilapidated part of the building. It is dark.
It is falling apart. It is time to stop playing the cool, nice, comfy music.
What?
And start playing the spooky music that happens.
Feeling about this.
I got a great feeling about this,
When the
guys.
music change.
Wait for the spooky music to start.
I'm glad I didn't fucking come with you people, Jesus Christ. Thank Christ.
It just plays humming to ourselves in minor key.
Okay. So you creep into this part of the building. It looks like efforts to rebuild it have been minimal to non-existent. There is rubble. There are it is a very familiar sight to those of you who know something about destroying a building in a giant explosion. It doesn't look like it was exploded, but it looks really bad. It looks like looks a little worse than maybe just a building that has decayed. Looks like there's some damage, some of which may be attributed to vandalism from probably some of the less even-keeled girls in the school. But so you are in the dilapidated section. What are you looking for?
We're looking for a name.
We're looking for Artemis Stamp and or anything John D related or related to the Book of Enoch and the Mortlake Papers.
Hot that spittin'.
Huh?
I said hot spittin'.
Roll dice.
Oh.
Roll Tide.
Guys, I got a
Bang, bang.
56 out of
Bang bang.
100 on my final. Woohoo!
You got a what?
Nice.
I got a 56%. That final
Hey!
was ridiculously difficult.
Yeah, welcome to life. That's okay though, I passed with a C.
I passed with a C minus.
Woohoo.
What was
That
that?
was fucking stupid.
I wrote a
Like, none of
15-page
these-
essay
none of
on
these
Friday.
like none of these questions were things we learned in this class.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I wrote 15 pages
Friday
on the
got
life
us.
and times of Monocled Twain.
Spyhead's gotta stop dragging us
Marky
in the
Mark.
I once wrote a 50-page science.
Brandon, now is not the time.
I'm sorry.
You've gotta stop being your M, man.
Listen, I just
The ocean has forever been
got 10
ruined. Or no, the ocean's already. I hate the ocean even more now.
Who doesn't love the ocean?
The ocean's
Me.
great.
It's got Osh.
It's got shun.
You can nart when no one will know.
Alright, we're moving
Don't
on.
you know? Sharks can smell a nart from 50 miles away.
That's terrifying.
And they will hunt it down. With extreme prejudice.
They got a nose for nards, what can they say?
Alright, we are fucking curtailing this discussion as soon as possible.
We are not having this discussion.
Oh, fuck you! You're not getting anything for that one. You're not getting a goddamn thing for that.
The reaction is worth it.
So you guys spot hidden. Who did good?
I did good.
Okay,
Got a
dope.
regular success.
Digging around, you find an old portrait of John D. A rather studious-looking gentleman, old and kind of crazy-eyed though, with like a fancy red suit. You see a lot of burned papers that traces of which look like they might have been letters to and from John D, but they're totally legible at this point from the damage. You do, however, find what looks like footprints in the ash of a particularly burned out section, which lead to a large hole in the floor.
Oh.
Is there anything on or behind the portrait?
If you take it off, the answer to that query
is no.
Okay. I'll take it back.
I like those footprints there.
Let's go down holes again, and this time not get oozed out.
Whose footprints are these?
I don't know. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Oh, okay.
They're mine.
Oh, goddamn it.
I didn't think you guys would actually be able to guess. So, anyways, you guys crouch down and crawl through this hole, which has broken through the floor into the cellar.
Ooh.
Cellar. I hardly know her.
I don't want to buy
Is the
anything.
music even still playing?
Yes.
This part of the school, is it like completely separate from the dorms? Like, would you, if you just walked on through, would you like wake up anyone?
What do you mean?
Like
The dilapidated. It's like the other side of the courtyard.
Okay, so would you be able to just like walk there, not even stealth, and still be fine?
You could probably cause some noise.
All right. I was thinking maybe I should just go back and get you. Because
Wait, why come get me?
Because I got a feeling, because I thought that like super like far away from, well, not super far away, but like you just walk right through, and like it's separate from the dorms, so they can't hear you. So you can join us and help us out.
Yeah, but the thing is like, got 1 HP.
Yeah, but you got a gun.
I think I'm good.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good with that.
No, I think I'm good with helping right now.
All right,
So you
fine.
guys crawl down into the
Kiss your
basement.
wounds.
Blame Nick. Thank you.
And
Why did you say thank you?
Thank you.
as soon as you enter these basement halls,
Okay.
you can hear chanting.
Like people.
Like one man chanting.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'll have to shoot him.
No, we don't have to shoot him.
We'll have to eat these cherry sours.
And
I
you
guess
creep
so.
through these halls in the direction of the chanting.
Mm-hmm.
Felix prepares his shotgun.
I prepared my gun.
And you come around the corner to behold a sight in a large room. In the center of the room, you see this paragraph that it tells me to read. Atticus Stamp stands in the center of a chalk circle with a huge wide power stance. That part's not part of the paragraph. Wearing a black robe and speaking in a tongue you do not recognize. The dank, dingy cellar is illuminated only by 3 black candles, which cast a flickering light across the flagstoned floor, illuminating reams of Enochian script. Stamp has been busy. He sees you at once, and gives you a disapproving glare before continuing the incantation, barely breaking his stride. And he just continues to chant like, a bunch of...
Alright, so how long
what he's
are we
trying
gonna
to do
give
and how close he is to finishing?
you can make an occult roll. Give you a shot.
It's a success.
What kind of success?
Normal.
It's not clear.
What roll did you make? Or
What?
Occult.
okay, never mind. Why don't we just go stop him?
Yeah, we'll just stop it. Sorry.
We run and
You run up?
Yes.
He turns and, without stopping the incantation, just points a 32 at you. Or it's actually a 38. A 38 at you.
Oh.
And just keeps reading the incantation, holding the gun trained on you. Rastonato Rishtara.
Okay.
Someone shoot him, please.
I say
Shoot him?
let's keep going at him. But like, oh, actually.
Okay, we are all charging?
How about I
Yeah.
keep going. Who has the next highest dodge? Whatever, doesn't matter. I'll keep going, and then if he fires, we just, you can try to...
The answer is Felix.
My gun is out and ready, of course.
If you're asking who has the next highest dodge, the answer is Felix.
Okay, why don't we chase...
You
why don't
can
we
tell
go at
by
him?
the glowing of the candles that it looks like he's very close to
Yeah,
completing
let's go
whatever
at
it
him.
is he's doing.
We're gonna go at him, we're gonna tackle him, and then,
Wait,
but if he fires...
are the papers evident where they are?
Are the papers... What do you mean?
The Mortlake Papers. Does he have them?
It looks like he does.
Of course he does.
Let's just steal those and leave and let him do his thing.
Well,
The papers look like they're part of it.
Yeah. Oh, do I know if fucking up the candles or the seal will actually ruin the ritual?
You don't know.
Okay.
You
Well,
don't fully understand this ritual.
Let's fuck this boy up then. Quick.
So you get closer?
yeah.
Who's closest?
Me and Felix are running at him. Charging at him.
Okay,
Run
both of
at
you make
him.
luck
I can
rolls.
just
Let's have some.
shoot him.
You want to shoot him?
You're just gonna shoot him?
You want
'Cause, I
to
mean-
do it?
I mean, yeah.
Hold
you
on,
can-
if we make
So,
shots here, are people gonna hear?
Of course.
Of course.
Alright.
But he's gonna
So,
open a portal
I'm
to Avalon, man.
Do we want to
I'm
shoot
gonna-
him, or are we just gonna bully him?
No, we're gonna charge him. We're gonna beat him up.
Okay, fine. We'll bully him.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna be
you
in the
charge
driver's
him.
we have good dodge. We're not sure.
Both of
about
you
him.
make luck rolls, I guess.
Oh, that's
Hell
interesting.
yeah.
He gets shot.
This
I'm
is what
good.
I live for. Getting fucking shot with a 94.
How? Ooh.
Oh, is he? He's probably wondering which one to aim at.
Mm-hmm.
He shoots at Felix.
Felix
now-
dodges. Felix succeeds.
Nice.
You dive out of the way to avoid the shot, but you pretty much have to hit the deck to avoid the shot. Bronson keeps going, charging towards him.
Wait, he fired his gun at this point?
He did, he fired.
Okay, yeah. Does
Get him.
anybody have any issues with me shooting him now?
We're going to beat him up and then stop so he can't keep talking.
Let me go ahead and
Well,
start.
I mean, I'm not
Bronson-
gonna try and kill him.
Bronson, you get up to him, you have the opportunity to do something.
Okay. Is there like a? What, is there one to just like? You know, what? Let me pull out like a baseball bat and hit him.
Okay, so you pull the baseball bat, which is apparently just in your pocket at all
What do you
times.
mean? I always have the baseball bat.
He's scout.
Also, it's midnight. Come on.
Yeah, he just moves. He just moves
Because
his
it's
middle mouse
midnight.
wheel. He just moves his middle mouse
Heart of a
wheel
lion
and from
and the
pistol to
wings
shotgun
of a
to
bat.
baseball bat.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, we're gonna clearly get into some action here. Come on.
So you hit him.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Oh no. Fuck. Sorry.
He's gonna
I
try
rolled
to dodge.
No, he's not. He's gonna fucking suck it up. I got it.
He succeeded his dodge, so you need to roll with a penalty.
What's the penalty one? Is that the?
It's
is that
it's
Roll a
the
second time.
percentile. It's the
the
tens
tens
die.
one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No.
You miss?
Yeah.
Just whiffs over his head as he ducks. Still chanting, Istona Rakhdoro.
Well, now it's time for everyone else to take their turns then. Shoot him.
Dick,
Tackle him.
Dick, you
Yeah.
can shoot him if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
All
I'm
right.
also gonna shoot him.
Okay.
A DD. Oh my god, 54 out of 55.
I got a 7 out of 50.
Jesus.
Okay, I guess he's dead. Roll damage.
So that's an extreme success. So that's a piercing shot.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna ask you to roll.
Well, I only have a 32.
I know, but he also hit him.
Yeah.
So you just brain him, and his
God
brains explode
Damn it!
all over the papers.
Hold on a second.
That's not that bad.
Why do
He
you
was
guys?
standing over them.
Oh, wait, I thought you said he had him on his person.
I told you to fucking.
I
throw
said they
him.
were on the floor.
Oh, they're all over the.
He's all over the floor.
It's all fucked up again.
Everybody's
why do
fucking
you guys
everything up.
Keep happening.
Why do you guys use the gun when he only has a single gun and you can just... There's 5 of us.
Fight fire with fire.
He threatened us.
He could survive this.
This isn't a movie, okay?
There he has like
Here's how
no
Bernie
head.
can still win.
God, we can.
With the gun.
He is slumped over the papers, just the contents of his skull emptying onto them.
Okay, it's not great, but we
just
can.
making it worse.
I get him out of the way and I start trying to fix it.
Scoop up his brains.
You pick up one of the pieces of paper and it just sort of sloughs in half. Soaked through with blood as it is.
Wow, that's old.
These are already really old papers.
You know, I don't think I'm the only murderer here, so...
Are there any of these that are still okay?
I hate you guys.
Pretty much all of them are pretty well fucked. He was you killed him with an extreme success over the papers. They're
Also,
covered in blood.
Marple, you were the one that said let's be murder hobos earlier.
I know, but like
He was being sarcastic.
we were trying to tackle
yeah.
Yeah, me and Bronson were trying to tackle him for a reason. And that's that he's a normal human being that we can fucking take.
Nah.
The gun.
The gun is not good.
Well, the car's running, guys. I'm waiting for you.
Looks like it's might be difficult for Jimmy to get that legal assistance.
Just take the papers that we can and just.
You can use in about 80 years you can use forensic imaging technology to read them.
Whatever. Can I check like his pockets real quick, see if he has anything else on him? I don't know if like there's anything else.
Just collect the papers, make sure they don't fall apart. You can dry them out.
He has a knife. He has a copy of the Book of Enoch.
Of course.
And he has a cipher. A copy of his most up-to-date cipher.
Alright.
Let's take the cipher.
Let's take that, and let's gather the pages.
The cipher is just a slightly more robust version of the one that you have been compiling over the course of this.
Good. Now we've an updated one. All right. That's it then. We should go because those gunshots made noise.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Are there girls like screaming?
How do you bungle everything in this fucking scenario? Everything has been bungled.
It wasn't me.
Nick's fault.
This is partly your fault.
This is Nick's fault.
Why is it my fault?
The
this time?
DM's fault.
Explain. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is all his fault. If he wasn't DMing,
I didn't say you. I didn't tell you to shoot him. I asked you if you were.
Oh, well, I was.
You weren't supposed to shoot him.
God.
Well, hey. At least you stopped the ritual.
I blame Jimmy and Dick.
Not my fault.
What did Jimmy do?
Well, look, Felix, you weren't there, right? You know.
Whatever that ritual would have been, you did stop it. However, you destroyed the papers.
Anyway, I'm trying to collect the papers without destroying them if I can, and then we're getting out of here now.
Okay, so you guys start rushing out. Do you just leave his corpse there?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, I mean I'm just sure.
No, we'll just bring him to the car and I'll throw him out.
You can hear what sounds like quite a commotion coming from the Mortlake School for Girls.
Well, it's a good thing we're really fast.
This will be a fun story to tell.
I'd like everybody who's running to make luck rolls.
Well, that's everyone except Jimmy.
Except Jimmy, who's in the car.
I'm good.
I did it.
Holy shit!
Was that a positive holy shit or a negative one?
Got a 96.
Did everybody else succeed?
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys are running, you hear, I see shapes! I see people running! And you guys are running and you keep running, and you guys rush out, but Uriah, you get tripped up, and all of a sudden you just hear this,
What?
and you are
What's a-
blindsided by a linebacker tackle of Wilhelmina Haversham slamming into you with the force of a freight train.
How big she?
She's a robust woman.
I'm going to do my very best to get the fuck out of there.
You've already
I hate
committed
you guys.
murder. What's another life?
Oh, I don't want to
I hate
hit
you guys
what?
so much.
I don't want to hit an old woman like that.
As you guys are starting to get to the car, you hear like the staggering of Uriah, and then like a oof, and like the crashing of like as they smash through a door, just.
Jesus.
And she says, "I've got you."
I run fast.
We could have made $1,000.
You've been tackled. You got to do something.
Well, okay. How do I get out?
Let's do competing strength.
Don't make me take.
I will fucking make you do that.
Can I run back and like help throw her off?
You can turn around and run back, sure.
Okay.
Anyone who runs back is getting left.
It's okay, I'm really fast.
He's very fast. Okay.
5 minutes.
How help?
5 minutes.
It's a fucking quote, alright? It's a goddamn reference.
Okay, so Bronson is running back. However, before he gets there, you have the opportunity to try and do something, Uriah.
I make a strength check. Try to work out. I fail my strength check.
She is pinning you to the ground, and she can see directly into your face,
Oh no.
and recognizes you, and says, "You're going to prison, younger than me, man."
I'd like you to know.
Felix is driving. We're leaving.
Felix guns it.
I'm driving.
Oh no!
No.
As Felix gets there, Jimmy is sitting in the driver's seat.
Go!
Yeah, he sits on my lap and
No, I'm
goes.
running with them. Come on.
Bronson.
Bronson quickly rushes into the room. You can see this surprisingly powerful elderly woman pinning Uriah to the ground.
I'm sorry, headmistress, and I charge at her.
You can start hearing. You start hearing. Pip pip cheerio! Pip pip cheerio!
No!
Pip pip cheerio!
I fucking charge at her.
Okay,
try to push her off.
All right, make a brawl.
Oh heck yeah! Here we go. Yes.
She failed her roll, so Bronson rushes over and just slams into the side of this elderly woman who goes spinning off like, oh, and goes like spiraling into like the side of a bookcase, and the books all fall off the shelf onto her, and she's like, ah!
Jesus, Bronson.
Let's go, you right.
As Bronson is running out, you can see, whatever fucking... you can see the young bully girl Eleanor just standing there watching you guys as you run and saying, "I remember your faces."
Fucking shoot her! Shoot her! Shoot her!
Shoot her!
Shoot her!
No survivors! Bang! Right in the face! Right as you're running by.
Oh my god.
Do you just keep running?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
God, I love running away.
How did you turn victory into the jaws of defeat in 2 fucking rolls, you
snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
I'm really glad I managed to get that 15% chance to fuck up on that luck roll.
Normally an extreme success is like praised, but this was
You didn't need to shoot him at all! You never needed to use your guns!
He's one dude with a little fucking gun.
Oh,
Even
shit.
at your worst, you have a 25% brawl and there's 5 of us. We can just punch him to death.
That was great. Alright, let's get out of here.
Whatever.
We only needed to go another round until Felix can just stand straight up, pick up the papers while everyone else is grappling him, and we can just leave.
But instead,
you're welcome, Dark Mage 1293.
Hey there, Dark Mage.
How you doing, Dark?
I'm crying. I'm angry again.
You guys, how can you
All right.
bungle something so
Hurry the fuck
badly?
up. Get in the
Okay,
car,
so
go.
so you can see Bronson is wild, elderly, murdering eyes in his face.
How dare you? I did not want to kidnap her. I did not want
And,
to kill her.
He never got to kidnap her, but instead he beat the shit out of her.
Why is it like this?
Hurrying Uriah to the car, they dive in the back seat.
Peel out, we go.
Just as you hear the bobbies driving up, and one of the cop cars is close enough to try and make pursuit.
No.
And it's chasing you. Pip pip cheerio! Pip pip cheerio! Pip pip cheerio!
Why?
This is one of those situations you need to see Pip Pip Cheerio.
This
Fuck.
is where you're going to need to make some drive auto rolls to lose them.
Boom! Oh my god, I'm gonna push that. Boom! No!
Oh fuck!
Wait, Felix needs to take the wheel.
No, this is already happening.
Oh, here comes Shanks.
Delirious from his concussion. He's
You saved me. That's what we should have just
He's driving. He's delirious from his concussion, and he's driving on the American side of the road. And he and like a car coming the other way, he's like, "Whoa!" and he swerves out of the way and goes up onto the curb and just starts skidding along the side of one of the buildings. You can see the cop cars are getting closer and closer. You can make another. You can make another drive auto roll to try and salvage this situation, but I should.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I swear to Christ.
Please, Christ.
Okay. Who has the papers?
Okay.
I got them.
I should note, I'm very sorry, but this is actually part of the rule set.
I can't push again.
No, it's
No, there's something worse.
When you have certain kinds of major wounds, they are supposed to impair you in some way, and you have a concussion from the knockout.
What the fuck?
So you have to roll with You have to roll with a penalty.
That's not a major wound. I didn't
Felix,
have to roll
you
for
take the
that.
wheel.
You took a major wound. You had to save on a con to not get
What's
knocked
everyone
out.
else's drive auto?
I think Felix is the best one
I
besides.
think
Felix,
Felix
take
is
the wheel.
Okay.
Felix sucks
Well,
at driving.
well, right now he's doing it, so he's got to roll the penalty.
We'll
Who is
just
the-
we'll just have to swap him out after he fucks up
Yeah.
this one.
Does
Frank
anyone
was
have
the
above
Frank was the
20?
one who drove everywhere.
Yup.
So roll that. We'll just take the 84 on this. How about?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Hopefully the car's a fucking crash.
So he
Is this like...
grinding against it. He pulls away from the wall and just smashes directly through a phone booth, just which staggers the car. It just it sounds like there's been some damage, and you can hear it sounds like you're dragging something under the undercarriage. And it just sort of like staggers and slumps against like the side of the road as the cars are getting closer.
Who has the papers? Give me the papers.
Here's the papers.
Are we moving fast enough? I can just jump out.
Alright, fuck you.
You're not moving super fast at the moment, and the cars are upon you basically.
But you need to drive.
I'm going to jump out. I'm going to fucking book down an alleyway, and I'm going to go find the Hermetic Order of the Golden fucking Dawn so I can bail you dipshits out of this.
Who's as he leaps out and goes for it on foot? Who is going to
Who has above a 20?
Is anybody gonna try to take the wheel?
I think he was our second best
Please,
driver,
God,
man.
take the wheel, God.
Does anyone have better than 20?
No,
Are you fucking kidding me?
he was our second best driver, man.
Oh my God.
I'm the second best driver at 25, you idiots.
That's good enough. That's the second best.
You can keep trying to drive, Jimmy.
75 with a concussion is better than 20.
Yeah, alright. I'll just keep trying to drive. Fuck it.
If he fucks up, we have to just run.
Nobody will ever believe me that I am a good driver after this. Oh God. All right.
He's like dizzy. There's blood running from his like head wound. He's like, ugh.
I'm a good driver.
Good driver. Good driver.
They have like the
Damn it.
fucking amazing driving. This is okay.
Reminder that he would be able to drive this really well if it wasn't for that honk.
This would have been super rad.
Yeah, thanks, Nick.
I didn't. You fuckers ran into the bathroom like idiots.
Alright,
Saint Honk.
Okay.
Oh my god, but you have to. Oh, yes, yes. Okay.
Honk.
Yeah.
No, you're better at shoot gun. I'll stay out here. Honk. Gun, I'll stay out here. Honk.
So which elder god is the patron saint of honk?
It was the honks of Azathoth.
Alright,
I hope you find the
succeeded on
doctor's
this.
office. No one needs to stay there with him.
Look,
Honk.
the doctor's office. I was the only one who said.
Thank God Shanks isn't here, otherwise his character would be dead.
God.
Alright.
So you start pulling away,
Shanks would have lost the luck roll and fucking gotten
like
murdered
shot
by
in the head.
old lady. Yeah, she would have just fucking like tackled me and my head would have just gone splat.
Yeah, you would have just like hit your head on the side of the desk and another ignominious death for an HK character.
And then she
Flattened
takes
by
the
an old
body
woman's ass.
and molests it.
Yeah, and then your corpse would be
She's
defiled
like,
in some
ooh, this one's nice.
What a mustache!
Right.
Look at his sweater.
Okay.
So you managed to start peeling away whatever fragments of the telephone booth were attached to the undercarriage seemed to break off, and you start just like trying to pull away with this not doing so well car. You're starting to drive away at a good clip again. However, the cop car is nearly upon you. My boy, you gotta try and lose him with a roll.
Alright.
This isn't even our car.
Did you succeed with that 64?
Yes, I do. I have
God
75 driving.
Oh man.
I have amazing driving. It's what I do. Well, it should be. There we go.
Suddenly getting back into his mojo, the blood like running like just luckily his eyebrows are keeping the blood from running into his eyes, and he just turns to the side like just like God knows where the fuck Felix is.
They'll never catch us, coppers.
And you keep driving, and the cops slowly they try to make a hard turn, and they don't make it so well. If you manage to make a good turn here with another roll, you've lost him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a hard success,
Right around the
boys.
corner, and like Tokyo Drift,
Yeah.
that boy drives you out of there.
Oh.
Loose cannon cop.
Hothead. Oh.
Well then.
Felix, you were being pursued on foot.
Oh no.
Felix has 70 decks.
Felix gets away. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Felix, you are now standing in an alleyway, escaped somewhere in the dark of London, with a handful of bloody, falling apart papers.
Felix is going to find a flop house and go stick these on a hotbed and iron them out.
Okay.
Well, everyone, I dare say we're in a not so great situation.
It's great that we could solve another case
Yeah,
like
we
this again.
solved another one. High five, everybody. Yeah.
Once the papers are dried out in like 3 or 4 hours, he's gonna go head over to the rich part of town and go track down the Hermetic Order of Dawn.
Okay.
Out of all the recent jobs we've done, the best thing we could have done is fucking make friends with a fish.
Oh yeah, no, that was like
Every other thing we
most
fucked up.
success we've had.
The
And
fish thing really.
guess who succeeded in that? It was Shanks.
What did Shanks do?
Shanks succeeded by not being here.
That
I
was
was
Shank's
the one who
success.
fucking got the water to splash on her.
He's right. Ooh.
And I also helped pull the chain.
I know. I'm saying you're also the winner of this scenario by not being here.
Yeah,
Really
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
by having nothing to do with it.
I can't wait to not be in the UK anymore.
We're gonna go to China.
Is it the UK at this point?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Just England.
Oh my god, that is fucking interesting. I was just looking at the rewards and penalties.
So what
Oh,
penalties
no.
did we get?
Anyways,
We'll worry about that later.
so where are you guys going in your car?
I want to go home.
Let's just drive back to the U.S.
Alright.
Let's just drive straight into the Atlantic.
Drive straight into the sea.
I'm tired.
You going back to... Where you head?
Let's just stay at some
Did he-
seedy crime house.
Okay, so you find some sort of shitty tavern. You walk in looking like hell, and they don't even bat an eye. And they're like, it's like one fucking shilling to stay here. And you're like, alright. And
Alright.
that's just totally A plus okay.
God.
You find a place to stay.
That's
A couple of hours later, as you guys are lying in your rooms trying not to think about how fucked you are, across town, Felix has the dried out papers, which are honestly barely legible.
Yeah.
But I also have the key.
You have the cipher,
Cipher.
and you're gonna head to the rich district and try to look for the Dawn.
Yeah.
As soon as you leave the building, you can see those same two guys leaning against the wall, just waiting for you, with their limo idling nearby.
I hand them the paper. I say, I don't care. I don't want the money. Just make sure my dipshit partners don't get killed.
They look at the papers, and he shows it to the Chinese guy, who looks at it and just furrows his brow. He hands it back to the British guy, and he says,
They're
these are
idiots.
ruined.
I know.
These
They're
are
idiots.
completely unusable.
Okay. Fair enough. If you're looking for a fall guy, his name's Jimmy Scalfani.
What the fuck? No! Don't do this to me!
The Golden Dawn.
Why
I'm
can't
going
you
to-
just
and
say
I'm-
dick?
And Felix is going to light up a cigarette.
The Golden
God
Dawn
damn.
does not like to be fucked with.
Oh boy.
Neither do I. And my partner's just fucked with me hard.
Jimmy Scalfani, you say?
Oh no.
Yes.
oh, man,
Oh
God.
well.
He hands the bloodied papers to the Chinese guy, who like looks at them kind of like disgustedly, like, ugh, and just sort of gingerly tucks them into his jacket pocket and just sort of like tries to brush them off, like, ugh. And he says, "You won't be hearing from us again. Count it mercy that we don't take any action against you. This Scalfani, he'll bear the brunt of this loss. Consider it a gesture of courtesy."
Understood.
And they just turn and they walk back to the limo, get inside, and...
Nasty's character.
I pull a gun on Dick and I shoot him. Bang!
1,000 years. 1,000 years will suffer my curse, Dick.
1,000 years you will suffer my curse! Jimmy, you do not know you've been sold out, so...
Damn it! Bang!
You don't know.
Bang.
Bang, bang,
I still
bang.
succeed with that 67.
In your mind, you're thinking about shooting people.
I love you, kitchen gun.
Bang, bang.
Goodbye, dirt.
Well, I mean, I don't blame Felix. He's just a humble locksmith. He doesn't know any better. He doesn't know who he
3
just called.
shots and it
But
sparkles
anyways,
like new.
fucking Dick is an asshole.
I am an asshole, but
You should have sold that Dick Paradigm.
No, I can't saw Dick Paradigm until he gets his proper comeuppance
He needs.
by the dice.
Yeah, Dick Paradigm
Dick
needs
has-
to die. He can't be
Dick has
sold
to
out.
die by the dice.
He has to die. Live by the dice, die by the dice.
God.
So, who wants to tell Scout Jimmy who the fuck honked?
I hope you have another character lined up.
I mean, I already know. I'm gonna
He'll be
fucking...
He'll be fine,
Die.
okay? We're gonna leave the country and he'll be okay.
The hermetic order's gonna kill you.
I don't have one yet. I'm working on it.
Don't worry, you'll make it.
Play a train attendant.
Oh, dude. that'd
Don't
be
do
cool.
that.
No, I was thinking of something.
No, you need to like be in London for the beginning of the Orient Express. You can't be like a dude on the train.
Well, I mean, I can be a dude on the train in London.
Play play Hector Perot and just try to outshine Dick at every opportunity.
Hercule Poirot.
Have one more point in everything than him. Somehow have more points.
76 law.
Oh, just a... Ooh.
No, just reallocate all that law into every skill Dick has higher.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That would actually make me mad. Don't do that.
Do it! Do it!
I'm so sorry.
Murder my autistic
I'm so
brain, I
sorry.
swear to Christ.
My face hurts.
Why wouldn't you fucking sell Dick out? God damn it.
Because it's funny. Because it's funny and thematically appropriate.
Also,
I
how
think
else are we gonna get out of this? Come on.
Also, you're a cop, and he's a
Yeah.
criminal. Let's
Yeah.
But
face
I've
it.
been so nice to him.
You were
Yeah, but
star-crossed.
If anything, I could probably help.
We were star-crossed. I was a cop, and he was a criminal.
And he was a low-level mafioso.
Oh man, we were perfect together.
Oh, wacky game.
Oh boy, I'm feeling just really good.
Oh god, it's not even fucking 10. It's not even 9.
No.
Oh.
Well,
I have
it's
to make a new
almost.
character,
It's
right?
9:48
You'll have
actually.
more time to make a character.
Anyways.
No, I wanted a whole week to make a character, not a fucking day.
No, you can do it
Well, I mean, we're not starting Orient until next week, anyways.
Okay.
next week.
Not
Next week, you
it's gotta
mean-
take like 2
You
weeks
mean
off.
next year.
You mean January 7th?
What's that?
Our boss.
Because next week is Christmas Eve and the week after that
Oh,
is
that's
New Year's Eve.
That's true. I can't do it next
Yeah.
week. Eh.
Well, then, plenty of time.
You got time.
You got some time.
So what skills did Shanks use while on vacation in Ireland with his family?
Firearms.
Which one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
You went.
I don't know. Nothing. You weren't part of the fucking session.
Oh come on.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
come on.
No.
Maybe. I don't
You
fucking
you
know.
sailed there. You can upgrade your boat.
Yeah.
And my firearms.
Oh yeah, I guess you should. Is it over now?
No.
No.
So you guys lying in your bedrooms. In the morning, there's a heavy knock on the door of James Scalfani.
James.
Oh
Who
my
the fuck is-
Oh
I don't know
no.
who James is.
Mr. Scalfani! Open up!
Jump out the fucking window. Jump out the fucking window.
We get back a point of HP, right?
The door
No,
gets
he
kicked
hasn't
in,
made
No.
and you see cops with guns moving in,
Oh.
Oh shit.
and you see the
Oh.
cops say, Mr. Scalfani, you are under arrest for the murder of of these characters.
Wait,
hold on,
these
hold on. I need to say the names
These
right.
characters.
You are under arrest for the murder of Michael Baxter, Randolph Kipps, Atticus Stamp, and for the grievous wounding of Miss Wilhelmina Havisham,
What?
as well as the theft of the Mortlake Papers. You just got pinned
I mean-
with everything.
Well, since I'm probably gonna die, I pull a gun out and shoot.
What? Are you serious? Are you serious?
Interpol.
What the fuck do you want?
Just go to jail.
Let's go to jail. We can break you out.
Why?
We can break you out.
Why?
We can break you out. Don't.
Oh my god.
I'm just not gonna let you do that. They
Alright, fine.
they
fuck it.
tackle you. They tackle you pretty much instantly as soon as as that guy's shouting that, you're being tackled. There's more than one cop.
You're being tickled.
Alright, well, I sleep naked, so they're like, you know. Right?
They don't care. They
In the
cuff
knee.
you.
Of course they don't.
At night.
Yeah.
And you guys in the other rooms maybe hear this commotion.
I started screeching.
Are the rest of you awake?
I don't show my face. I'll check it out.
Does everybody just hide in their rooms as they hear Jimmy Scalfani, you're under arrest for all these things?
Yes.
You just hear "Wee!" from the other room.
Bronson, are you keeping your head down?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
What a noble soul.
I'm gonna put the blankets over my face now.
Nobody cared about Jimmy.
Are you kidding me? That's the police, man.
They cuff him and they lead him out into the streets naked.
Hell yeah.
And push him into the back of a car and just drive off.
As this is happening.
I yell out of the window, heathens! Heathens, all of you!
Drink your
1,000 years
alcohol!
I curse Dick.
Curse your fucking alcohol!
Dick, maybe she was right. What if I have?
You know, I really didn't think this was gonna go quite so poorly. This was supposed to be a little quiet thing.
You say that about every section.
Well, you guys always somehow managed to turn it into this!
Oh my god, it just hit
They always use guns.
Good old American.
You guys are so
The
fucking
Orient
trigger
Express is
happy.
gonna be-
It's honestly a lot of fun. I don't think
The Orient Express is going to be actual hell. If we're having
we're
issues with this.
But it's weird,
Conductor,
Jimmy.
we have a problem.
I will be sorely disappointed if we don't derail the
Oh,
Orient
shut
Express
up.
and then the flight literally
It's
derail it.
weird, Jimmy. They aren't driving you into the city
Oh.
where
Oh, no.
where it looks like the police station might be. They're driving you out into the countryside.
Oh.
I don't
I'm
think
taking them to a farm upstate.
I don't notice anything because it's Brit Bong police and they could just be like in fucking huts in the middle of the woods.
Bullying.
And they drive you out onto some kind. Do they have moors near London? I don't care, because they do. They drive you out to some moor, and they just start They park by the side of the road, and then like some dirt road, and they just start leading you out into like the plains. And you can see there's a number of Hermetic Dawn members, including the British man and the large Chinese guy, who are just standing there next to a freshly dug grave.
Oh
my god.
I should have fucking. Why did you let me shoot them? What the fuck?
Yeah.
One of those fuckers would have been dead. That was a 19. That was a fucking hard success.
They kneel you down by the grave, and one of the Golden Dawn members, hold on. A fairly tallish man, with a dark hat, and a long coat, turns around and takes off his hat, and he stands there. It's a large, a tall, bald man, and he looks down at you and he says, "You're Jimmy Scalfani."
Oh shit. Nope, never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
It's a bit cold this morning, isn't it? And he indicates towards your genitals.
Oh, well,
You're still whole ass naked.
Yeah, he's still naked.
oh well. Hey, boss.
and he says, "You've made a real mess of something that I wanted very badly."
What do you even mean?
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Crowley.
Mr. Crowley.
Uh-huh.
I talk to the dead.
Talks to the dead?
No,
Oh my god.
it's a reference.
It's a good reference.
I see.
And he says, "Do you know what's going to happen here, James?"
Who's James?
Mr. Scalfani.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Man's about to die and he's just...
Can we have Mr. Crowley playing in the background?
Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on. Oh, Jesus.
Please, give me this.
Hold on.
It'd be fitting, though. Just give us like 5 seconds here. This man is about to die and he's just like, I know him.
Who the hell is James?
Who the hell is James?
I can lie, though. I am fast dog. I could just be like looking wrong.
I think they got you.
Wait, you still have a concussion. You're really blown.
That's your fault.
I think like all Felix they gave them a name too, and they just found you. So
is this it?
I think they're pretty terrified. Hey!
Oh yeah.
Every time for the dogs, it was fucking.
Turn it down a little so I can talk.
Look,
well,
Jimmy has been thinking this over a lot. Okay, he killed a man. He's not a. He's accepted his fate.
Mr. Scalfani, how would you like to live?
Huh? I would love to live.
Well, then I have a proposition for you.
Oh shit.
Your friends, they seem to be people in the business of getting near certain artifacts, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they look at old things, go to like moldy houses and shit.
What I want is anything they get their hands on, I want delivered to me by any means necessary.
Uh-huh.
I don't like this.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you can keep up this end of the bargain, maybe your problems go away and you get to keep your head. But if you don't, take what is theirs and make it mine, then I'm sorry, but it will be lights out for Mr. Scalfani.
Well, that's great. I think I could do that.
He, walks over and helps you to your feet.
Awesome.
One of the guys undoes your handcuffs, and he sticks out his hand as a handshake.
I shake it.
He pulls you close, and just you feel like the point of a knife in your ribs.
Ooh.
And he says, if you cross me, death will be the least of your worries.
Oh, I get you.
Do you?
Bring me what they have, and never, ever forget that you belong to the Golden Dawn. And he lets go of your hand, and him and his cronies get into the car, and they drive off.
Well, alright.
Oh my god.
I search for the closest home.
You just stagger through the streets looking for a place to find some pants.
You're gonna die fucking cold and alone.
Look, I need to find somebody to house me, okay? I need to come back stronger than ever.
So before he fucked us by accident, now he's gonna fuck us on purpose.
Yeah, why didn't we do this privately? It would be so much better if these people didn't know that.
I mean, we don't actually know though. We're not gonna medically know.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't trust Nick.
Implying anyone ever trusted Jimmy Scalfani in the first place.
Implying our merry band of ne'er-do-wells.
I feel like I'm gonna fail at this horribly, so I'm gonna get killed pretty soon.
Probably.
I really liked Oof, that with Mr. Crowley playing in the background, that was really good.
I felt good about it. I felt good about it. As soon as I knew the Golden Dawn was gonna be popping up in this, I was like, I have to get Aleister Crowley just jammed in here somewhere. And then I had the perfect opportunity for that.
This is definitely the season finale with the big twist at the end.
Yeah, this is the season finale. James Scalfani in the pocket of the Golden Dawn.
Why do you keep saying James, you fucking dick?
Huh? James?
Now.
Oh my god! Jimmy, it's not that.
Did you go, James?
James Scalfanes.
So,
James Albert Scalfani.
So, you are led... You stagger your way to, like, a small cottage, which is, like, a couple of miles away. And a guy opens the door and he says, "My god, you look like shit."
Yeah? I feel like shit.
Bloody hell, you need a pair of pants?
That would be lovely.
I've got just so many pants.
You walk in, it's just a big closet.
He walks in, he opens up a closet, he's hundreds of pairs of pants. Gives you a snug pair of corduroy pants.
Alright.
He says, "Oh, you need me to call you like a cab or something?"
That would be awesome, dude. Please.
No problem, bloody hell. How did this happen to you?
Crazy night on the town.
Well, I know that, I can tell you. He picks up the phone and he calls you a cab. The cab arrives shortly afterwards. You get in, and where do you tell it to take you?
I don't know where the fuck we were.
Let's say you knew.
Yeah. Alright.
How would he know? He had a concussion when he got there.
Oh yeah, he still has a concussion.
He's alright.
I don't know, man.
I mean, he has the concussion, but we'll say, just for the purposes of convenience, that he remembers the building. The cab, as you guys are, I don't know, maybe, like, starting to actually properly get up for the day, a cab pulls up, and a shirtless Jimmy Scalfani, in corduroy pants and nothing else, staggers out of the taxi.
How is he gonna pay for the taxi?
Let's say the guy paid in advance.
Oh, come on.
I'm just being nice!
Don't be nice to me, nasty.
I give him my pants.
He gives him the pants, and the guy's like, "Alright." A naked Jimmy Scalfani comes walking back into the little inn thing.
Is Felix with us now?
I power stance, and then it gets a little cold, and I walk back to my room. Without saying anything to anyone.
Felix has no fucking idea where you are.
That's true. Do you? What are the rest of you guys doing as Jimmy returns?
Did we see him?
I mean, where were you at? Like, did you?
We were in our rooms, I would assume.
Yeah,
still.
in our rooms.
Well, you hear walking down the hallway towards Jimmy's room, and then you hear the door close.
Jimmy?
Bronson, don't.
Are you just saying that?
What do you mean? Don't what?
Don't. He's
Don't
dead.
what?
He's dead. Of someone else. They sold his room.
Oh no. But he got caught. But wait, the police got him. Why would they let him go?
Bear in mind, none of you know that he was sold out either.
But yeah, we know the police took him.
You know the police took him, and you definitely heard them shouting the charges.
Go check.
I knock on the door. Jimmy?
James?
Go away!
James Isaac
Oh
Neutron!
my, Jimmy! What are you, Jimmy? What are you doing here? The police took you.
I don't want to talk about it.
What do you mean, Jimmy?
They did horrible things.
What did they do to you?
What did they do, and how? Why did they let you go?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, we do have more important things, I suppose, but You know what? Never mind. Let's talk about it a different time. We really need to find Felix
Why?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we do.
because we need to meet up.
Alright.
Wait,
I
did he
think
tell us what
that's-
he was doing before he left?
No, he just went for the dudes, and we
Yeah,
kind of
yeah. So
we
he just
driving.
left. Well, I mean, like
So
Dick
we
assumes
c-
that he just
Well,
ditched.
I mean, we still have a chance at meeting up at the fuck, what's his name? Smith.
Oh God.
We could still meet up at Smith, although he's not gonna be happy.
I don't want to go outside.
I mean, we can meet up at Smith's place, just not be in Smith's place, if that's okay.
Okay. All right, we'll do that.
Let's just wait for Jimmy to do his thing.
Jimmy to compose himself. It takes 3 hours for Jimmy to compose himself.
Oh my!
Well, I'm gonna get some breakfast.
Felix, are you going anywhere?
Felix is gonna go rent a place by the docks and wait for Shanks to get back.
Okay.
Wait for Shanks to mysteriously and slightly disturbingly arrive.
Yeah, just wait for Shanks to just kind of putter down the channel from Ireland.
Okay. The rest of you guys are going to Smith's?
I mean, yeah, that's where we were thinking of waiting, but
Alright.
Wait.
Wait.
We
because I don't think we want to tell. We don't have the papers, Steven. Like,
we have nothing to gain from going to Smith.
Let's
the
not
only
go there.
the only thing I was thinking of was just as a meeting point because we don't know where Felix went. You know, we don't know where we don't know where to meet up with them. His cell phone.
You guys just want to try and go home?
just
You
go
know,
home.
so we can meet Felix.
Home?
I didn't say that last bit in character.
What's home?
I said so we can go home, not home. You fucking idiot.
I said what's home.
No, you didn't.
I
Yes,
said
he
what's
did.
home.
Dead.
What's home?
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Try. Why did cell phones just exist back then? Come on.
I know, right?
Honestly.
If not there,
Well,
that's the only other place other than like the port where we came in at first.
I like that idea.
sure. Dick can drive.
Yeah.
He's
So-
the only one who wasn't seen inside the place.
So where are you going?
We're trying to figure out places to meet Felix, but we don't actually know because we don't have any meeting places.
Well, I mean, it seems like everything we've done here is fucked up. So, like, Dick being Dick, he'd try to go home at this point. So he'd head over to the port.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. So you guys
I think it's time we put a stop to the vacation.
head on back to the port.
Mhm.
But wait, what about our stuff?
What stuff?
What about the chair?
The chair.
What chair? Where is it?
We need to get the chair. Well, the chair can't go on the train. I guess I'll have to keep it at the... Where the hell did we put it? Smith's house?
You
Pretty
don't
sure
know
the
where
fix-
any of your stuff is because you would have to go back to Smith and have him tell you where the boarding house that he rented for you is.
Oh, he rented
Oh,
us a boarding house? Oh, God, this is awkward.
He sure did.
Okay, let's go there and be like, yeah, we still have to. Well, I don't know. This is probably on the papers actually.
Just have someone surreptitiously, say, hey, is it boarding house? No.
Okay, see, that's what I was thinking. But the thing is, this is probably on the. People probably know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah,
Man, you guys suck.
we just need to find that boarding house. That's
We just need to
every-
find it.
No, not find it. Find out where it is.
The only way we could tell is, I mean,
Smith. What's,
Alright, let's
Smith
just go
won't be
ask
happy.
him.
Wait,
Smith's a nice enough guy. He'll probably yell at us, but he won't.
I don't know, man. I think he's really gonna fuck us up.
He might kill us, but if he does kill us, well, hey, peaceful embrace of death.
No, I don't want death.
It might be time.
Me either.
That's true.
Jimmy, have
That's
you
the one.
gotten dressed?
Yes, I am dressed and ready to go.
Yeah, I really want our stuff though. Come on, we gotta get it. We gotta get our
Alright,
stuff.
let's just go. Come on.
Alright. Let's get up.
So you head on back to Smith's Manse. As you pull up, you can see Beddoes and Smith standing on the front steps, and Smith has his arms crossed in front of him. And he as you guys approach, he looks at his pocket watch, and you can see like him shout, and then he puts it back in his pocket.
My God.
Gods! And then you pull up, and you are by the house, and he's just standing there waiting.
I'm slouched in the back seat with my hat covering my face.
Well, it'd be rude if we didn't say hello.
Uh-oh. I have the horn.
Beep, beep.
He stands there waiting for you.
All right, we should get out of the car. Stay. You know what? Actually, stay in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Everyone else, let's get out. Everyone else, let's go.
Just in case I need honk, I guess.
Just in case you need to honk.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Come on, come on.
It's my thing now.
I'll keep Dick company.
What? What the? Jimmy?
Huh?
Let's go. Come on, we gotta go speak to Smith.
I go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have Jimmy's my backup. Heck yeah.
Trustworthy Jimmy. And you walk up to them.
Hello, Mr.
And
Smith.
Dr. Smith looks at you with a deeply furrowed brow, and he strokes his mustache, and he says, I've heard a few things about the status of the Mortlake School for Girls. Sounds like there was a bit of a row over there recently. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? You can't lie to me. I see through all lies. Isn't that right, Mr. Beddoes? You do have an uncanny ability for sussing out lies. I do, Mr. Beddoes.
I want to try and...
guy.
Well, we're still working on the crime.
He peers deeply at your face. Make a fast talk.
Oh no!
He's not lying, sir.
He leans in real deep.
That's a 96.
I got a 95.
You guys are just like panic.
Man, you guys fucking suck.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I swear to Christ, I just rolled a 1 on his psychology.
Fuck you!
I swear to
Man,
God.
you guys fucking suck.
I mean, it's RNGesus at the end of the day.
Man, RNGesus.
I know.
Oh, seriously.
He leans in and says, I know it was you. And I know that you've bungled the retrieval of these Mortlake papers. I do have my eyes and ears.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith.
And there's only one thing that can be done about this.
Please, Mr. Smith.
At this point, I had just gotten out of the car, but now I'm reconsidering.
There's only one thing! And he looks at his pocket watch. Christ! And he puts it back and he's, one thing!
What? I'm sorry, Mr. Smith.
All water under the bridge, it's alright. And he sticks out his hand.
Oh. I walk up.
What?
He sticks out his hand, waits for the handshake. Well, shake my bloody hand!
I rush past Bronson and shake his hand for him.
He shakes your hand. Aha! I really had him going, didn't I, Mr. Beddoes? You were appropriately menacing, sir. Yes! What a jibe!
I don't care about you beating the shit out of someone.
I was interested in the Mortlake Papers, but I wouldn't stake my life on it. Just a curiosity, nothing more. Nothing to get to, lose one's life over, or anything dramatic, some sort of indebting, none of that.
What the fuck, dude?
Just a piece of paper.
Can I psych to see if he was lying about knowing about, like, all the shit that we've done. Like, I want to know if, like, he's just being nice and he actually knows we fucking killed people.
He's hard to read. You can try.
I don't know if that's a success. Hold on, let me see. It is. No, wait. What was it? Oh, no, it was a 37. Fuck, no, I didn't.
I want to see if he knows. That's actually interesting. Yeah, let's go.
Because if it does, then maybe he knows about my problem.
And then maybe he can help you out.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I
did
can't.
it. Let's see,
You
is that
succeeded?
Yeah.
With what kind of success?
Yeah, it was a normal.
He's pretty hard to read.
Fuck. Damn.
He says, "Well, you all look quite frazzled, quite harried. Wouldn't you like a nice cup of tea and a bit of relaxation? This was a failed job, but don't worry, there will be many more jobs where it came from. Now that you are my employees here in London."
What?
I very much appreciate your willingness to forgive.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can't get too bothered about these sort of things. That's how you drive yourself to an early grave.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Mr. Beddoes? I wouldn't know from personal experience, but I've heard it to be the case. Absolutely right, Mr. Beddoes.
Gotta love him.
Gotta love who?
You.
Well,
Where?
thank you.
Could you tell us where we're staying again, by the way?
Where's your friend with the fedora and the mysterious briefcase?
We don't know.
Not really sure.
Peculiar. Well, you must find him at once. I insist on awarding you each a firm handshake.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I shake his hand.
Yes! He shakes everybody's hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
That felt good.
we did it, guys.
Strong handshake.
We did
Your
it,
boarding
Reddick.
house is at address.
Oh, good.
Is there stuff at address?
Well, of course, it's all properly set up. I had Mr. Beddoes do the interior decorating.
Oh,
It was no trouble. Well, Mr. Beddoes, you're quite the fine interior decorator. It's because he spends so much time with women. And in women.
Extra.
Please,
Oh.
for the love of Christ, Doctor. Yes, it's all well and good, Mr. Beddoes. Everybody here knows that you've got quite a hungry hog.
What a big fat cock.
I don't like this.
Mr. Beddoes looks like he wants to perish at any moment.
Word around the city is you got a fat cock.
I too have a fat
misunderstood my
cock.
reference.
Want to get together?
Oh fuck! What is
oil?
that from? Because I recognize that reference.
From like the Preventing Sexual Harassment video, or
Oh, that's what it is.
2 fat cocks. Oil.
That's what it's from.
Oh, yes, 2 fatty cocks. Some whale oil.
Oh fuck. Yeah. that was basically what his statement was. Well, you can get on over to that boarding house. Please give my regards to your friend, Mr. He looks at a piece of paper. Felt. I was in the rain again. The ink ran. I rewrote it. And of course, to you, Mr. Brambo, Mr. Scalbino, Mr. Dork, and of course, Mr.
You just full on fucking moan.
That's me. Well. Well, everyone. I think that went better than expected.
no, it didn't.
Sure did.
I mean, it went about as well as expected. Which
Yeah.
is terribly.
Yeah.
We're gonna die like really fast in the Orient Express. You know that, right?
I'm gonna
Man,
roll
remember
some,
how successful
roll
our
some
first
fucking
mission
dice.
was?
Yeah. I'll tell you guys one thing. There's no way I'm getting on a haunted train next week. I hope that nothing happens to force us onto a haunted train.
Why do you keep saying that? You're right, that's kind of weird.
Why do you keep on specifically mentioning a haunted train? That seems very suspicious.
I've just got a hobo feeling about it, you know.
Oh, because of trains?
Oh, you gotta trust a hobo's feeling about trains. They know them better than anybody.
He sees Shanks and a ship mysteriously appear from a fog that hadn't been there mere minutes ago.
There's a fog
Smiling.
specifically around the ship.
There he is, Felix, drifting in from the fog. Shanks O'Flannery.
Shanks!
Hi.
I hate everyone. Where have you been?
I've been in Ireland with my family.
Next time, take me with you.
The
Sure.
Ireland flag is fucking weird looking.
I won't have to pick locks, and they won't fuck up, and
Oh,
Dick
you
won't
might
be a
have to pick couple
problem.
locks. We're pretty forgetful.
We're good people.
Usually cousin Shagnus. Shagnus.
Cousin,
He's a great lock.
cousin
He's a great
Shagnus.
locksmith. #1 in our village.
Your village of Shovlin.
Yep.
Shovelin.
I hate.
What a merry reunion.
It's located in the county of Sussex.
Shut up.
It's very hard to say.
What a delightful array of character dynamics we have in this party. Anyways, that's pretty much the scenario.
Okay.
Well,
I will now endeavor to award you your
sanity
your
subtraction.
rewards and penalties.
I have 69 sanity
For
right now.
stopping Stamp from enacting the ritual, you gain 3 sanity.
Do I get that? Because it technically wasn't there.
No.
Yeah, okay.
For causing mass chaos at the Mortlake School for Girls. You lose 4 sanity.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, we're almost back where we started.
And this is the interesting part that I was talking about when I was reading it earlier. For making enemies of the booksellers who did not get the papers, you each lose 2 credit rating
Well,
What?
this doesn't make any sense.
as they actively sabotage your ventures.
That's bullshit.
Oh, come on.
My credit rating is 5.
Why are you doing that?
It's a good thing that things kind of got worked out with the Dawn, because it says here, the investigators become sworn enemies of the Golden Dawn, minus 1d8 credit rating.
Oh, I just have no money in that case.
They would just
Anyway.
fucking make you destitute. But luckily, things got worked out somehow.
What is... Okay, so now my credit rating is -2, right?
Yes.
So it's 3. How does that change me?
It might not change it much, but...
Yeah, it might not.
But anyways, that's the scenario.
Well, hopefully I'll get some good increases on my shits. Let's see.
At least I got better for locksmithing.
Hank increased his firearm handgun by 6 and his pilot boat by 10.
Oh, I barely avoided increasing my dodge.
I'm
That's sad.
gonna end this short session.
Oh my god, I actually increased my occult again.
Oh.
Let's get this shit coming up, boys.
Next week, maybe there'll be a train of some kind.
You mean in
We're gonna run a train on.
And by next week, I mean next session in some time from now.
In a year.
after the holidays.
After the holidays. Ho ho ho, it's Christmas time!
I want to die.
Felix
that's it.
Navidad, dun dun dun. Felix
Say hello,
Navidad,
boys,
do.
to the new king of late night. I got 89 occult and 77 stealth.
Alright, I'm ending it.